Never step on Legos. Those damn Legos.
Yo, that shit hurts. I remember stepping on them when I was a kid.
Yeah. This is just for you, Ginger. These Legos. It's just for you. Oh. Raleigh Jones is
Oh,
in the chat. Welcome, Raleigh.
hi, Riley.
I'm gonna play this for a few minutes because Ginger requested it.
It
Oh.
it is awful.
All right. So I was gonna play that one clip. Let me see if I can get
Oh
this
yeah.
audio in here.
Yeah,
This
do
was the one
that.
with the screaming thing. I got this sent to me by Ginger today. Ginger sent me this thing called something about a manhunt in a crotch.
Yeah. Um.
I knew he'd get me, Cheese. When we're done.
Oh, what the fuck?
I wait till the thing comes. It's fucking hilarious. That was a fart.
Oh my god.
I love that screaming goat. That's fucking hilarious.
The screaming goat. I love that. That's actually they can actually sound like that, which is
Yeah.
just.
Oh. All right. So how's everybody doing today?
Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah. You're just going over some stuff with the filters.
We're gonna talk about different things.
Yeah, yeah.
And if anyone wants to talk about something from anyone from the chat want to talk about something, we can talk about that too.
Yeah, so whatever stream.
Yes.
Ginger says, I knew you would get a laugh out of that.
Who who doesn't? Seriously, who doesn't? If you
Yeah.
see a screaming goat, like if you don't laugh, something's wrong with you.
She gave sent me 3 links. That's the only part I remember is that screaming goat. It woke me up, woke my ass up.
Oh,
As soon as I heard that
yeah.
goat, I had to run down to McDonald's and get a nice coffee. I'm like, fuck, it's time to get rolling now. It's time
Yep.
to get rolling.
Yes. Yeah, we wanted to talk about um like Snapchat filters, catfish filters, I
Yeah.
guess.
The catfishing. How many of you women actually have been catfished by a guy? We've got some women in the chat here. I would like to hear if Ginger, have you ever been catfished by a guy with a filter? That's a good question I have.
I mean, that's a good one.
I can go to my stories.
I mean,
I got filters. I got my story about catfishing, but you got any Natasha?
I do kind. Mm, not so much. I guess it is catfish because this guy. This is like years and years ago. But this guy that I was talking to for a longer period of time, we were gaming together. And I don't really give a fuck about how people look in the end of the day. Like, if you're a good person, then good on you. You don't have to be gorgeous. But if you're ugly on the inside and on the outside, no. But he was trying to. He sent me a selfie, and this guy was way too like gorgeous, right? I was
Right.
like, no, there's something wrong with this. So I did the old backwards Google
You
thing
did
where you
reverse
can
image, reverse
reverse
image search.
image,
Really?
and I just saw him like he was a like an Italian model, and it's like, bro, really?
So it came back. He was. It wasn't him. It was an Italian model.
Yeah,
Ah.
Obviously.
Did
I'm
you ever
like,
see the
bro, really?
Did you ever see the picture of him? Really? Did he ever send you a real one?
No, no. He disappeared after I called him out on it.
So, what are the rules should it be for us guys? Say if we see some girl in chat or somewhere. Say if a TikTok girl or YouTube girl comes on to you with a picture, and they really get serious. They say they want you. What's the best way to catch them catfishing?
I mean, there are obvious filters out there, especially Snapchat. Like the one that I used to use back when I was in other streams. That's a filter.
Right, right,
It gives you freckles and glasses and shit. And I thought it was kind of cute,
right,
right?
right,
I don't advertise that that's the way I look. I've
right,
never
right.
said that that's the way I look because I don't have those freckles. um, so I just do it for fun, But that's not the picture I will send if somebody's like, "How do you look?" or whatever. That wouldn't be the picture I send.
Ah, well, why these women
Uh,
do it?
I'm bored. I don't know, but it's one thing if you're like, "Oh, this is a filtered picture of me. Here you go."
Right,
But if they actually tell you that that's the way they look,
right.
now there's something going on the back side of that, like confidence issues, or
Confident
there.
issues. Okay, or their
I
self.
think that I think it has a lot to do with confidence. Like they know that they're not the most attractive
Look at Ginger
person.
using a filter is equivalent of faking an orgasm. Oh my God, is that a good one?
Hi, JT.
Oh, hey JT, what's up?
Uh, I mean you've been on camera though, JT, so people know how you look.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't think JT couldn't catfish anyone, but they all know what he looks like already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just but catfishing isn't just also just looks. Catfishing can be like lifestyles and like, oh, look at this car, look what I just bought, and then you're just like, you've taken a picture of a friend's
right,
car or somebody else's car. That's also catfishing in some sort.
right.
But I think people put way too much emphasis, really, in how they look. If you're a good person, you can look like a fucking cave troll and I don't give a fuck. But
Right.
again, if you're a nasty ass on the outside and on the inside, then I'm going to have a problem because you're not even trying. You're not even trying to either be gorgeous on the outside or gorgeous on the inside. Like you can't have both, be both ugly as fuck and be a horrible person.
This reminds me of like this woman on here on YouTube that it just fits her to a T. It's that's a God loves me person. I
Oh
got
god,
catfished
yeah.
by that one.
Mhm.
God
I
love
mean,
God. God doesn't love
and
anybody, especially you.
and and I mean that person uh shows how they look like now, but what you showed me, that's not what she showed you back when she
Exactly.
wanted to hook up with you, and that's just wrong.
Right.
And you're way too nice. I would have been like, bitch, get the fuck out of here with your fucking shit. I don't want to touch you.
Bitch,
Get
get
out.
the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
I'm too nice of a guy. I'll stick it out to the
Yes,
end.
you're way too nice.
That's
Way,
my
way,
problem.
way too nice.
I think JT was too nice with Sharon too. You know,
Mm.
he
But
says, "Oh Lord, I bet that one is a beast." Will.
I mean,
Oh, it's called like a linebacker for the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers type of fucking beast. It's a linebacker. Can get
I
no
mean,
man.
yeah, but Ginger, you're very gorgeous. You are a very gorgeous woman, so you don't need any filters.
Right, right, right.
But it's like, I know I'm not the most gorgeous woman on the planet. I know I'm not super ugly either. I'm somewhere in between, and I just try to be who the fuck I am. Like I try to be a good friend and a good partner and a good mom. So
I was gonna say something. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
were stuck there, weren't you,
yeah.
JT?
Oh
I
yeah.
I think you said that you were stuck, so you were like, let's just
I
give her a
I
fuck.
didn't have a choice, but I tried my best to be nice. I'm the same way. I did the same thing with GLM.
hmm You got
GLM.
you guys are way too nice.
Yeah.
Way too
This
nice.
is what I should have
Not
done
a
too. Read this comment. I should have done the same thing. I should have left right after arrival. Same thing. Same goddamn thing. I should have left.
Yep. You should have. But I mean, at least, but you would now. I think you would. If this would happen again, where somebody would catfish you, I don't think you would go through the same thing again. I think you would leave now. I
Yeah.
hope.
I said that
I
before a
hope.
long time ago. This girl catfished me. She said she was a stripper. And she sent me a picture like she looked like maybe 110 pounds, right? This
hmm
was about, I don't know, 45, probably 6, 7 years ago, I think. Way back then. But anyway, so I was living in Phoenix at the time. And I had to drive to Tucson, which is about 90 miles, hour and a half. So I pull up to her house and she's outside with the girl, her daughter. I didn't think it was her. I said, does the other girl live here? And she got all offended. Like, I should have turned around at that moment. She had weighed
Yeah, you
almost
should
300
have.
pounds. She almost weighed 300
Oof.
pounds and she's only 5'2" or 5'1". I mean,
Holy
I
shit, she
was, I
was
was like, oh my
round.
God. It's like a big, huge bowling ball. Oh, I stuck it out with that one too. And I said, I'd never do it again. And I fucking did it. Okay.
Hi,
Good.
Shiroma.
Hey, Sharoma.
Um, yeah, and it's like, JT says that men lie about money and women lie about looks. I mean, I had this conversation with my fiance the other day, and we were talking about, I guess the standards for men and women, right? A man is supposed to be built, and you're supposed to be tall as fuck, and if you're short, then you have no chance. But we women have false eyelashes, false fingernails. You can put in things in your fucking panties to make your ass look bigger. There's actual fucking
Like,
jeans and other pair of pants that have built-in asses. You have push-up bras. You have stuff that you can put into your bras to make your bras look like make your boobs look bigger. You can go, and then we have makeup. So you can go home. You can go home with one person, and the next day you wake up next to somebody else.
right. So what kind of stuff do you put in say, your bra area to make it look bigger or your panties?
I really don't like.
Tell me, I want to
I'm
know.
not. I'm literally not trying to brag at all because it's not something that I'm very like proud of. I have very big boobs. I try to flatten mine. I use sports bras to flatten mine at
Really?
many points. Yeah, absolutely. Because they give you too much attention. I don't like it. I really don't.
So when you have guys looking at you, is that the first thing they look at is your boobs?
Not just
They don't say
not just
hi?
guys, not just guys,
Really?
but women too.
What do the women do?
No, they look just as much as men do, and in
No
the same
way.
way that's men. Yeah,
Oh,
in the
wow.
same way that men do.
Holy fuck.
Absolutely.
So do you think
hmm
the women like you or they're jealous of your boobs?
Jealousy, fascination, and then we have just women that think that it looks good, you know.
Okay.
But I know I've had female friends with small, um, small chests, and I've seen them buy like water bras, where it's like literal water inside the bras
What?
to make your tits look bigger, and
A
they
water
push them
bra?
up.
They make a bra so you
Yes,
fill up with
water
water?
bras.
You gotta be
Yes.
kidding me.
No, I'm
I've learned
serious.
something new today. What
100%
the fuck is
serious.
a water bra? I'm gonna Google water bra now. Water
Please
bra.
do
I never
that.
heard of it. Oh my god. They
Yeah,
actually do.
exactly, Ginger. Like you can even I know women that take pictures, or I knew, not
Oh my
anymore, obviously,
god.
because now I'm an adult, but they took pictures, they put tube socks in their bras to push up their boobs to make them look bigger.
Holy shit. Hey, outspoken. I've heard Bubbles got a bubble behind her. What's that mean?
In my ass.
A bubble behind her. How would you know, Outspoken? You don't know. I don't even know. So how would you know?
It and it's not all about the size. Like there is too much focus on size. I can tell you, it's not fun personally to have big boobs outside of all the attention you get. It's giving me back issues. They're in the way most of the time. um Trying to buy cute tops, it's just becomes too much. There's a lot of cute dresses and cute tops that I can't really have on because it it would be too sexual. So
Ginger's
having big
comment.
boobs is not that much fun, to be
Oh, I don't
honest.
think I'd want big boobs. Let's put it that way. Even if I was a woman, I wouldn't want them because you got to haul those things around. It's like two watermelons, right? You got to.
I've actually heard about that before. Ginger says I bought a water bra in a double D years ago, put it in the freezer so I stayed cool when I mowed the lawn in the heat. I've seen that. I've heard that. People are like the women doing that before. Yeah, I am outspoken.
Yeah. So the Brazilians are famous for having a nice booty. The girls on the
Big
beach.
booties, yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, like that's the biggest thing in the summer and in the heat is boob sweat. Like I'm not really a sweaty kind of person outside, but outside of that, but my boobs, there will be a literal puddle in between
No
my
way.
boobs. Like
Even when it's
yeah,
cold out. Even when it's cold.
no, no, no. I mean, it's like having a radiator on your chest because it's what is it, 95% fat.
Right. Right.
So it's literally a radiator on your chest. So you're like super warm at
Hot.
all fucking times.
Well, that might be good at sometimes in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whoa.
hitting it from behind and grabbing a handful of ice.
That's a
At
good one
least you
there.
wouldn't be. At least you wouldn't be warm.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of tips and tricks you can do if you have like big boobs to make your life easier. But like, there's a lot of women, and in
Ginger
one
says
way,
that to me.
I can understand it because it's like, and I will say something about that in a moment, Ginger. But
Right.
in today's society, you're supposed to have a big ass, a small waist, and big tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the norm. That's what people
Right.
think is sexy. So, I mean, if you're a smaller woman and maybe you're petite, maybe you don't have a large chest, I can understand the stigma behind wanting bigger boobs. It's just not something that I would suggest to anyone
Is there such a thing
personally.
called? Is there such a thing called boob reduction? Is there
Oh,
like an? There is.
absolutely. But here's the thing with that, and I've actually looked into that years ago.
Really?
There is no way, no how to make a pair of boobs look the way they did before when you do a breast reduction. They have to cut off your
Your boobs?
areola and your nipples,
They
put them
do?
away.
They gotta cut the nipple
Yes,
off? Oh God, I don't know if I can do it.
yes.
Oh,
And
that sounds
then
terrifying.
they take away whatever fat, and then they sew it back. So you will have big scars. I've seen so many badass pictures that it
Oh,
scared me.
yep.
I mean, it's just
It's just the fact
I
of them
maybe when
cutting.
I'm older.
Just
Maybe when I'm older.
that's the fact of them just cutting you. Right, it terrifies me if I was a
Yeah.
woman. Nobody wants to get cut open. It's like, oh. But anyway, so
Exactly.
so
Exactly what Ginger said. She said exactly the same thing as I do. It's a thing. It's just I'm not prepared to do it until my doctor says that I'm gonna break my back if I don't.
yeah, JT says big boobs are okay. They just aren't a requirement. I can make small or even non-existent ones work. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of boobs. Huge ones.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, every man and or woman have
Right. Okay.
different
Yes, there
things
is
work.
breast reduction surgery. They cut nipples and remove fat and skin. I can't believe they cut the nipples. That
Yeah,
just
they
is
have to.
terrifying.
They have to, or not. They will like the nipples will poke downwards. Like you will have saggy looking boobs if you
Right, right.
don't. So they do it to make it look more natural and look better. So it's cosmetic.
So when you had your boobs, I mean, how was it? How old were you before they got big? Was it like 15 years
I mean,
old or
I started getting my boobs when I was 10.
10? Oh
10
my
years old.
God.
I was 10 years old and I was trying to hide my body. I got my period when I was 10 too.
Oh
I
wow.
was like 12 when they started like getting really big, and that's before I even knew like I did barely even know what they were for when they started getting big,
Right.
you know.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know that, like,
They must have had a
because
good
my
sex
my
ed.
mom and
Yeah.
dad never had the birds and the bee talk, or
No?
like, no,
Oh.
never, not
The
once. And
birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees.
it's kind of, that's kind of messed up actually. But um yeah, I think 12 is when they were already like a C at 12.
Wow.
And I didn't even know
At
that
twelve.
you needed boobs to feed a baby. Like,
Right.
I had no idea.
Now you had a daughter. Did you breastfeed with your daughter or
Yeah, I did.
okay. That's a good thing. Ginger
I mean,
says as long as they,
if you can manage, not all women can manage because of milk production and so on and so forth. If you can manage, it's something that I absolutely recommend. But I mean, actually, it kind of messed me up a little bit, the fact that I didn't know about it.
right.
Uh, I had the sex talk with my daughter when she was kind of young.
There you go.
Because kids nowadays start having sex so early, and
So
the
she
last
knew.
thing I would want, she knew. And the last thing I would want is my daughter accidentally getting pregnant and not knowing what's going on or how
Right.
to protect herself, or know what know what having sex even is, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, back to the catfishing story. Yeah, so I got
Hmm.
catfished a couple times. It's what they do is they have a profile picture. Like the last girl that wanted like 6 years ago, she gave me a picture. It was like 9-year-old picture. So she got fat between that time that picture was taken and 9 years later. And when I showed up, I was like, that's totally catfish. I don't know why women do that. Maybe they think they can't get anybody anymore, so they use their old picture.
Real women do. Women that understand that it's not all about your looks.
Right.
It's how you carry yourself, what you are as a person and as a woman.
Yeah, JT says boobs don't really have any purpose other than providing milk for a child. Small ones can provide just as much as big ones. I'm not really sure why men
Mm-hmm.
care about size at all.
Absolutely. It's outside of sex and child, and giving a child food. They literally have no purpose. None.
I mean, imagine if you're a woman on top having sex with huge boobs. It must be a lot of work. That's all I can think of.
You're leaving breadcrumbs for me to find. Welcome to the breadcrumbs stream.
Yeah, I saw some video the other day where some lady pulled out 2 bottled waters from her boobs. They were so big, she had 2 full-size water bottles under them, and she'd pull them out. Like, my God, it's like a refrigerator under there. It's like extra storage area.
Yeah, I don't know how many times in my life, like when I was younger, I lost money in my bra.
You lost money in your bra?
I lost money in my bra and I come home and like, oh God. So I was out, I was like 18 years old, out drinking, like fucking drunk off my goddamn mind, not knowing where the fuck I was or what my name was. I put money in my bra.
Right.
Uh, and I had forgotten that I put them in my bra. So now the money is gone, and I have to go get more money. So I won't go to an ATM and get more money. When I come home after, and I take my bra off, the money like just falls out, and I'm like, oh, there they are.
Everybody's asking me,
Yes,
where's the link? Where's the link? I think people want to come on panel. You want to let some people up?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Links
I
in the
actually
chat.
put my phone in my bra.
You did?
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
What happens when it rings? Do your boobs shake?
Nothing, because I have a
You have to
watch that
vibrate around.
rings. My phone never
Okay.
actually rings. Like it rings, but I don't have my ringtone on. My watch tells me when it's
Right.
ringing.
Okay, Ginger says I posted the link.
How
Everybody wants
is
to
it?
come up.
I want to know, Ginger, when you go to the movies and you have like popcorn or something, do the popcorn just fall out from your bra when you come home? Because that happens to me.
How much popcorn are you eating?
Enough to where it falls down my bra. And I like fucking take my bra off when you come home, and then it's just
How many
like
kernels are there?
popcorn.
How many kernels did you have in there?
A lot.
What are
Call
the
them boob. I call them boob popcorn.
boob pop? What other advantages are there having big boobs besides the guys gawking at them and the women chasing
That's
you down?
that's never a plus, having people gawk at you. But I can't even lie. When I was younger, I've gotten out of tickets, like, and I've gotten into places I shouldn't have. I've gotten free shit because of big boobs.
Oh, what kind of
Can't
free
even
stuff?
lie. Yeah, it
What kind of
happens.
free stuff did you get?
Free drinks, free food, stuff
Mhm.
like that. Just like gone to like pick up some takeout or something, and they just look at your boobs and they're like, "Oh, no, you don't have to pay."
Okay, Ginger says 5 to 10 kernels. We got John behind here. He wants to come up.
Oh yeah, let him up.
Invite John. Here you go, John. Welcome.
I heard something about free drinks
Free drinks?
Oh yeah,
and
big
boobs.
boobs give you
Boobs,
free
yeah.
drinks.
Boobs
Yeah,
and
You
yeah.
should
free
try some.
drinks. I'm like, I'm
You should
there.
try some.
I'm there. Boobs and free drinks. Where did I
That
sign
sounds
up?
good.
What's up? What did I miss?
We're just talking about boobs the whole time.
We've been talking about catfishing and
Yeah.
boobs.
Yep, catfishing and boobs. You ever been catfished, John?
No, not to my knowledge. It's the verdict's the jury's still out on that though.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
so you don't have proof, but you might have?
Well, I know certain people that I've met online that I can talk to this day, but I've never met them in person. So
Oh.
So you don't know if the picture's real or not.
no, Will, you could be you could actually be like a 300-pound black chick. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you see pictures of me. I've had my old videos. You've seen them.
Yeah, but catfish.
I mean, yeah.
No, I got catfished by GLM.
Yeah.
Oh, JP, I have not heard about that. Have you guys heard about a trans teacher from Canada with the giant boobs?
No. Where'd you see this?
I've not heard any of this.
I want to see this.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Well, Google.
See.
Google's a friend.
Google giant boobs.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
Please don't.
Shut up. I'll get a strike.
Well, you guys said it.
See, Ginger, you got out of it too, right? You got out of it too because big boobs. It hypnotizes people, and I'm not even talking about just men. Sometimes it hypnotizes straight women. I've had straight women in the club try to touch my tits.
No
I'm not
way.
even kidding. I had a really, really, really drunk, obviously overly drunk woman. She said that she was straight and she'd never touched a pair of boobs that wasn't her own, and she wanted to touch mine. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know your name. I think I'm good.
I think I've used that line before.
Oh, I mean,
I've
I
never
mean,
touched a booby before.
I've asked Natasha. I said, can you send me a picture with your boobs with your clothes on? She hasn't even sent me that, so I don't even know.
Nope.
Nope.
No,
I
She goes, I want you
I'm
to
not.
think of me without looking at my boobs. So I don't even know if she's got real big boobs or not.
Yeah.
you seen
No,
one?
I
Seen them all.
don't send a lot of pictures.
Seen one? You seen them all?
Yeah.
I mean, more or less, yeah. I mean, like they're shaped a little different, but
They're God's.
we all
gift to
have
man.
areolas and we all have nipples.
Yeah.
Yep. Some are big, some are small, some are hairy, some are.
Yeah.
There was a girl that had hairy nipples. Who was it, JT? Oh, I think it was his girl that he met.
Oh no.
I'm not surprised
No,
at
that's
all.
scary. Please stop.
Did you say
No,
Anna?
JT had some picture of a hairy nipple once. That's all I remember.
Oh
That's
God. Was that Cher? No. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's scary.
I haven't.
Sorry,
been
not
keep-
sorry, but that's scary.
I haven't been keeping up with the drama, but
I haven't either. That's why I need some.
Me neither.
I need a fill in. Who's doing what? All I know is there's a lot of Eli crap. That's all I've seen.
well, I've been entertaining myself just reading my comment section today.
Really?
Oh my God!
Oh, what did you post?
No, I didn't post it. Like my local perps, it seems like they're desperate to try to, I don't know, do damage control, try to convince somebody of something. Like they're just throwing a bunch of shit at the wall to see whatever sticks. It's entertaining.
No,
It's really
That's-
funny.
That sounds like a lot of people.
It sounds like your brother. Is he up to the same old crap?
Oh yeah. He just yesterday, I think he said he's trying to say that Jesus Christ is not him. Like,
It is him. It's got to be him.
I know. It's like pathetic. It's like,
I'm surprised he's not here.
so I just posted a video
Not
very,
yet.
very easily and quickly showing that you're an idiot, Ed. It's clearly you, you know. So it's only like it's like a couple minute video if you want to watch it. But I've been refraining from putting these kind of videos up because I don't know. I don't get enjoyment out of humiliating my brother, you know.
Right.
Well, yeah,
But
of course not. That's your
but-
family.
But he won't stop, you know. So he has to learn like a lesson, I guess. I don't know. Like I've been sitting on this shit for like a week, you know. Like, no, I'm not going to post a video. No, I'm not going to make him look like an idiot. But he's literally talking about my mom on comment section. He's just being an idiot, doing stupid, childish shit. And, you know, it needs to stop. So I guess I'm the only one that's going to, you know, force the humiliation, and maybe he'll learn, hey, maybe if I just quit fucking talking stupid shit on YouTube, I'll quit looking like an idiot. I don't know.
Unfortunately, these people are addicted to talking shit on YouTube. I like talking shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I like talking shit on YouTube. I've almost stopped though.
I get it.
Almost.
Like I do get it, but at some point it gets really old, and I don't know. It's just draining.
It is draining. It is draining. All the drama.
Yeah,
Like Ginger, she stays away from all the drama. I don't know if she does it, Ginger. How do you do it? Stay away from all that drama. She doesn't jump on the bandwagon. There'll be a bandwagon about somebody, you know.
she knows just what to say and when to step away. Right?
Oh, say that again. She knows what to say.
She
knows
knows
to
just
step
what to
away.
say
Okay.
and when to step away.
Wow,
I don't
That's
know
a
where
good
that
one.
came from. It just
that's good. It fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make a meme out of it then.
and I respect you for that, Ginger. That you don't do drama that much. Like
I like
drama
that
can
stuff.
be very interesting and very addictive, but it's like that this whole bandwagon with Eli, I
Oh, I
don't
know.
understand it. It is so sad. It is so fucking sad. Like
What does he have? A bunch of like
Jesus, so many people.
people
So
following
many
him or
people
people
are
against
just
No, they restream them and they use them for entertainment, like to grow their channels. It's like they have nothing else better to do than use Eli.
Okay, so
Eli
they're
doesn't
using-
do anything to any of them, and they just attack him. It's kind of
I
weird.
get it. Okay, because they're like leeches,
Yeah.
Yes.
parasites and leeches. That's pretty much what they do on here to target individuals that they start to get somewhat of a little following, then they all flock there and say stupid shit. It's like a competition. Who can say the stupidest thing on here?
All right, JT. See you later.
Oh, JT here.
Yeah, he's leaving. He's
Oh,
got to do
good.
some stuff.
He's gotta go shave-
You
he's gotta go
you
shave his
take
nipples.
care, JT.
JT, make sure you use shaving cream, buddy.
So Ginger says
I-
drama is not my bag, y'all. Y'all, drama's not my bag, y'all.
It's yin.
I mean, it's definitely not, and I can absolutely 100% respect you for that. It is because it's so easy making money off of the drama. It's so easy getting views off of the drama because that's what most people want on here.
Some people, that's the only attention they're ever going to get.
Exactly.
So they don't know anything else, you know?
Welsh says I've been taking more painkillers lately, having bloody headaches. What kind of painkillers are you taking, Welsh, to get rid of those headaches? I got a lot of pain.
That don't sound too good.
I mean, I pulled my back out 3 weeks ago or so, and it's getting better, but they didn't give me much with the doctor.
What's a bloody headache?
Yeah, what's a bloody headache? Bloody headache.
A bloody headache is like they
okay.
say that like a fucking headache.
Like a bloody.
It's like another. It's a better way of saying a fucking headache.
Don't mind me. I'm just slow. I get it now.
But John, the whole targeted individual thing, it's like there's quite a few people. I am not gonna name any names,
Okay.
but there's quite a few people on YouTube that are getting a little bit bigger and bigger that are just. I'm sorry to say it, but they're very mentally ill.
Oh
And
yeah.
then they say that they're targeted individual, and they give actual target individuals a bad name.
Yeah, I know.
And now they
the
think that
majority
you are
of
sick in the same way.
The majority of them do. I think, in my opinion.
Did you see CU? He doxed himself.
No.
His
did he?
picture. You haven't seen it?
Yeah, I saw
No.
it. Yeah, he did. He showed his face.
He finally showed his face.
Yeah. If I can
Yeah.
find it. Let me go see if I'll email it to myself. Oh, Ginger's here. We're gonna welcome Ginger to the stage.
I wonder if it's
Everybody give Ginger a round of applause here. She's coming on.
Ginger. Is
Applause.
Ginger, yeah.
that your stage name? Or?
I'd be like Eli. Give her an applause. Yeah, Ginger came up. All right.
Oh God, that's a little much.
That's what
Hi,
he
Ginger.
No, God, no.
You still talk to the other Space Girls?
Space Girls.
The other Spice Girls. Do you still talk to the other Spice Girls?
Oh, Ginger. Oh my God, you really?
Oh my God, yeah, sure. Yeah, I dropped my accent too.
It's a corny joke for the day.
Took me a second.
What's up, Ginger?
What's going on, Ginger? Neck of the woods?
What's up?
Well, damn, don't y'all go quiet on me.
I know.
Oh.
I thought we had technical difficulties.
Holy crap, you
Yeah.
said welcome to the stage, and I haven't heard that since my stripper days. Just
I was
kidding.
gonna say.
Oh shit.
I think I've heard that. Welcome Ginger to the stage.
Welcome to the stage.
I swear to God, true story. I was in a strip bar with my husband, and they welcomed a girl named Ginger to the stage, and my husband gave me a look.
Wow.
You were like, I promise,
He was
it's not
probably
me.
He probably got
I
excited.
was like, not me, honey. Not me, honey.
They have like I think it's called like amateur hour, where like random women gets to go on stage and strip if they want to.
My ex-wife did that when we split up. So she made $13.
Oh,
Oh, I couldn't help but laugh.
it's
Dude,
not a lot.
Dude, seriously. I used to because it was the closest bar to our house, right?
Right.
Used to go to the strip bar all the time, right? And I have
They're
friends
fun.
that I went to school with, I babysat for. I didn't care. I'd go up there and tip them. They get more money
Yeah.
if a girl tips them. And,
Yeah.
or I put like I put $1 bill between my boobs,
Yeah.
and then they go get it, fish it out with their mouth, and then boom, they're getting 10s, 20s, like.
Wow.
You have to have a couple
So
women
what-
at this age because if it's just a bunch of guys, it's really awkward and creepy. when you're at a strip club and there's nothing but guys.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a sausage fest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice to
yeah,
have a
yeah.
couple down to earth women to to cut the tent, to get rid of the tension and the awkwardness.
Hmm.
Right?
I've
And
only
then
had
it also makes the girls more comfortable.
yeah.
It makes
Yeah,
the
because I
girls
mean,
more
like
comfortable.
the whole like, there's a lot of women that look down upon strippers, and it's just like it's really like any other job. It's a job,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, most women don't take off clothes for money, but it is still a job, and they're still in the union, and they still pay taxes.
Yep. And that
John, what do you
So
got on your end there? You got something clicking.
it's
Are you,
not me.
let me see.
no, it is you.
It is you. Yep. So I muted him. It's gone. It's you, John. It's you.
I don't hear it.
Yep. It's a clicking sound. Maybe you got to reconnect.
I mean, you muted me. I still heard it. Hold on.
No, I muted. I didn't hear it.
They're probably messing.
What? Yep. They're
It's
messing
probably
with
a
John.
popcorn machine. He's trying to
That's what it
pop.
sounds
He's
like.
popping popcorn.
Sounds like a popcorn
It's
machine.
it's
That's what it
popcorn.
does.
Popcorn.
Yep.
Oh, now I want popcorn. That would be kind of fire right now.
Hold on a sec.
I just want to make sure I can catch all the kernels before they go down your boobs.
I always have boob popcorn.
Right.
Like, come home and it's like just popcorn everywhere. Like, okay, so
Mm.
there's where like a part of the fucking popcorn went.
All right. So Welsh
Is that better?
says, yeah, there you go.
Yes.
I've
Okay.
been to
I
gay
put my
clubs.
AirPods in.
I've been to gay clubs. I had the best laugh ever. So much fun. And I'm not gay. Epic. You got to tell us that story, Welsh. Come on up.
Well, you know what?
That would be fun.
Seriously, she's right though. I mean, I used to go to gay clubs because you could get into them when you're underage, and the only place you could go that you get picked up by both sexes. But um, I didn't do that. But the fun part is, gay guys like boobs too.
Yeah,
Really?
they do.
Okay.
Some of them are absolute just
Fascinating.
obsessed with boobs, and they're like,
It's
love how squishy they are.
a lot of single
They
And
want to
so,
feel them.
a lot
yep,
of single
they
straight
do.
women go to gay bars. It's actually
I've
not
gone
a
to
bad place.
And then
gay bars myself too. It's fun.
You been to a gay bar, Natasha?
Yeah, I have many
So tell me
times.
what
Back when I used to
happens.
live. It's not that much different from a normal bar, really. I mean, you can just be very sure that you're not really gonna get picked up. I mean, I went to a gay bar for men,
Hello, Virginia.
so
How
I
you
wasn't
doing?
gonna get picked up, and I kind of felt like that was a good idea, and it was just fun. It's
Yeah,
just
it
a
is
bunch
because
of.
you don't have to get worried about like them hitting on you, and
Mhm.
you don't have to worry. And you don't have to worry about like anything really because they get really protective of you, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, no tea, no shade, but going to a straight bar as a woman, you have to look at
It's
your
not.
drinks always.
Look
You
at
have
him.
to be sure, because you can get it's really really easy to get
Roofie.
roofied or
Okay.
Yep.
some, yeah, so you have to have yourself and the people that you're with check your drinks for you.
Really?
Hold your hand over
Yep.
your drink or hold your hand over your bottle. Yeah, but that
Jeez.
you don't have to have that feeling if you go to a gay bar. You don't.
Okay, I gotcha. Do the men pick up on
I
you at
mean,
all
you
when you're
get
in
in the
gay?
habit of it because
Mhm.
Do the men pick up
sometimes
on
you
you?
get,
Go ahead, Ginger.
sometimes you get them that straggle into a gay bar just to pick up on the girls that hang out in the gay bar. But
Mm.
you can tell them.
Oh, they are very obvious. They're very obvious. The ones that the straight men that come in there to just look for girls.
Really?
Yeah, because they freak out when they see the guys dancing together. Yeah, they get a look.
Yeah, if they see two men kissing, they're gonna like look freaked out. They're gonna look like something is wrong. Like, it's very obvious, and it's kind of sad. But
Right.
I feel more safe in a gay guy bar than I do in a straight.
No, taking away the drink all aside, even if you took the drinks away, you weren't drinking to worry about that, you still feel safer?
Yeah, because like I know I'm not gonna get hit on.
Hit on, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh
get hit
yeah.
on. There's not gonna
Huh.
be a. There's not gonna be that overly drunk dude like staring at you like you're some fucking.
You got to run and hide, right? You got to run around the bar and hide.
Yeah, like
You
they
don't have to
stand in a fucking
worry about.
corner looking at you like you're a piece of meat.
Go ahead, Ginger.
You
That
don't have
happens.
to check this out, or the guys that hang outside the women's bathroom. You know what I'm talking about, Natasha.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hanging out beside the bathroom. All right, thanks, girls. I'll try that next time.
It's like back when I met my fiance, and I'm not gonna get into many details about that because I know people want to know too much about that. But we went out to a club, and I was obviously with him. I was dancing with him. I was on his lap when we were drinking. I was holding his hand. But still, dudes outside the fucking bathroom are trying to like, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to, but it's
They
like
want to
you
get you.
saw
That's
me.
all.
Yeah, they want to hit on you and they want you to go home with them, even though they see you with another man.
Wow.
It's fucking weird.
Even with another man, they hit on you?
Yeah.
No
Yes.
way.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Jeez.
Well, that's what the draw is, right? That's what the allure is.
Yeah, a part of it, yeah, and it's fucking sick. Like respect
creeps.
is like gone out the window. No respect at all.
Well, they get a
Wow.
couple beers in them, and then their dick does the thinking, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm getting her home.
Whiskey dick.
My goal is to get her in my car and get her home.
Well, the problem
Yep.
is that there's a lot of women out there that taught them that they can do that and be successful a lot of the time. You know?
I mean, yeah, I mean that's
Nice.
very true too.
Like nice shoes, want to fuck? It
Well,
works.
the big
sometimes.
problem
I
with it,
believe they call those barflies.
the big
Yeah,
problem is when the
barfly.
guys buy you a drink, they expect something in return, right? Am I right?
And that too. That is also a huge ass fucking problem, especially if you're a single girl.
Just the
Like,
creeps do.
yeah, and then they're like, it's a nice guy. He looks okay. He's not creepy, anything. He gives you a drink. First of all, I don't ever take a drink from a guy if I don't see it getting poured in front of me. Second of all, it's like, you can give me 20 drinks. You ain't gonna get fucking shit.
But they'll
Like,
buy 'em for
nah.
you anyway.
20 drinks.
I
Oh my
I
god.
can I mean I would die after like 5 or 6, but I cannot be bought. Like
Oh,
they think they can buy you
okay.
just because they have a cool ass car, just because they have money, just because they give you drinks or food or whatever. Now you have to give them some ass, and it's like no,
Yeah, give up
no,
that
no,
ass.
no,
You
no,
gotta
no.
give
You
up that
ain't getting
ass.
shit. You are
What
not
do
getting
you, what do you
anything.
got to say, Ginger, about all that?
Hey, I'm with her on that because they do that
Mhm.
shit. Even if you go on a first date, some guys are like that. Like, I bought you dinner. Doesn't mean you bought my panties, bitch.
I got your
I
pussy now. I bought you dinner.
like okay, so you bought me like what $20-$30 meal. You think I'm really, if I could be bought, you really think I'm gonna be that fucking cheap, bitch?
How about the
Really?
second? I guess you got to get a second date to get that, right? Or third date.
I
You
mean,
can't
for
blame them
me,
for trying.
I have had this since I was like in my teens. I don't go out on a date if I'm not already planning on giving you a kiss in the end of the day because I'm already interested in you.
Okay.
That's good
Fair
to
I
know.
won't give the guy, no, it's for me it's a waste of time.
There you
I'd rather cook my own dinner with something I know I like at home than spend the time and maybe giving the guy a kiss at the end of the date because now I might be interested. Like, no, that's for me it's a waste of time.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the saying? Why buy a burger when you get the steak?
Why buy a
You get the
burger,
steak
get a steak? There you go.
for, no, why pay for the burger when
Pay
you
for
get the
burger when you
steak for
get a
free
steak.
or something?
I
I
can't remember how
forget.
that one goes. I know what you're saying.
Something. Something about a cow and I don't know.
Moo.
Why?
Yeah.
Why buy
Okay, why
the?
buy the cow? Yeah,
Why buy
go
what?
Why
ahead.
buy?
Go ahead,
Why buy the
Ginger.
cow? Fuck. Please tell me, because
Yeah,
now
go ahead,
I
Ginger. Let
lost my.
Ginger tell us.
Yes.
Ginger, tell us.
Okay, why buy the cow when the milk's for free?
Oh,
Ah,
the
there
That's
we
milk's
it. Why
for
go.
buy the cow
free.
when the milk's
That
for
is.
free?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I like that. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's a
one.
Yeah.
good
I
one.
gotta remember
Actually, it's a
that. I
very
gotta
good
remember
one.
that. I've never heard that saying before.
You never heard
No.
that? My mom used to say that all the time. She used to say that when I'd go out on a date. Why buy the cow when the milk's for free? Don't be giving nothing away. Make him
See?
work for that.
She
You can
knows.
marry a rich man as much as you can marry a poor one.
She
I
knows
mean,
what to say,
that.
when to step away.
But it's for me, I don't know. I've been very different from even since I started dating guys. Um, I do not go on a first date if we haven't been friends before. Like you can't
Really?
just come up to me. Yeah, you can't just come up to me and be like, "Can I take you out on a date?" Like you can have my phone number.
Oh,
We can
okay.
start getting to know each other, and after we've been friends for a while, then maybe we can start having a date.
Okay.
That probably
I
filters out a lot of the creeps right off the bat then.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I'm a sapiosexual. That means you got to touch my mind before you
Yes,
touch
and
anything else.
same
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
same here. You can look ugly as the next motherfucker. You can be a fucking cave troll, but if you make me laugh, if you know how to take care of me mentally,
Mhm.
then you already have me.
Look at Welsh. Fuck that shit. I just
Bingo.
dive in. Fuck that shit. I just dive in. I love
We're
that
all
attitude.
different, and that
Yeah.
is that's what's so fucking amazing that we're so different.
Yeah. That's great.
Hi,
Good
Isla.
Isla's back.
What's up,
Oh,
Isla?
there she
Yeah,
is. Isla, how you doing? She likes my laugh, you know. I had to
yeah,
laugh
you
just for
have an
Isla.
amazing laugh. You and JT,
Isla.
if you guys start laughing at the same time, I'm gonna piss myself laughing.
Yeah, we can do it one of these days. Isla says, I
I've been
finally caught alive.
nice. I've been out of the game so long. I think I'm a born again virgin. I forget how to talk to women.
Really? What's
That's the
that?
thing, though, and I've gotten this question asked by younger men. How do I talk to women? And I'm just here like mind blown. Talk to them like you
Yeah,
would talk to anyone. We are not
like you're.
different than you. We are
Yeah,
the
you're not.
same species.
It's all pink on the inside.
Oh, pig was.
We
I don't know
bleed the
about us
same kind
men.
of blood. We
You're not a
we
woman, are you,
all
John? We're all pink inside. Come on now.
No,
Are you a
we
guy or
all
last
what?
time I checked,
yeah, we have the same
if I am,
organs. We all bleed the same way.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're not that much different than you guys at all.
if I am
Should
a,
we
if I'm
test?
a,
Should
if
we
I'm a
test that
woman,
theory out with the microwave?
Oh God,
Microwave?
please. That sounds scary.
Yeah, it sounds like
yeah,
Hawaii Maui fire shit there, Ginger.
sounds like some kinky.
Microwave the inside out, basically. She's saying get cooked from the inside out.
What do they call that? That dominatrix. There's people that they like getting spanked and
Yeah,
pain,
electricity and all that. BDSM.
Well, yeah.
choked, and
I mean, obviously, women are different from men. It's like we're from two different planets at times. But in the end of the day, how you speak to a woman, just speak to them like they're a human being. Like just speak to them.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
fun.
yeah,
They take it. Some
yeah.
of the rookie guys will take it and they'll just try. I have to get in her pants somehow. I'll just love bomb her to death, you know. Send her 400,000 hearts and
They tell them what they think they want to hear.
yeah, but that's not really what they
No,
want to hear.
don't tell a woman what you think they want to hear. Be yourself, and if they then back off, then they're not worth it. Like
Yep.
you'll find that one person that thinks the same way you do, that has the same morals as you, that have the same thoughts as you.
Yep.
There is
And you
that
don't have to
person
walk
out
on
there.
eggshells. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about
You
walking on
shouldn't
eggshells.
have to walk on eggshells. If you have to walk on eggshells, that person is not
For you.
not worth
Yeah.
even speaking
Right.
to.
Right.
Just start out being genuine to begin with, and you won't ever have a
Yes.
problem.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, I agree. Don't put on a mask, artificial
Yeah,
mask.
don't. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
and I
I'm
mean,
worth
like,
$10 million and I'm the best looking guy and blah blah blah. You better come with me or else. That's how these attitudes are. Some of these guys.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely, and it's disgusting.
Then you got
Like
the new
I
ones. You got
drink I drink Fiji water and drive a BMW
the BMW and I do my nails and
A mani
I make fun
petty.
of tart.
yeah, Manny Petty.
I make
Oh
fun
yeah,
of targeted
no.
individuals.
My fiance is his hands are pretty much dirty 24/7, dirt under the fingernails, rough as fuck hands. I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
any of that. I really
No
don't.
finger
At the end
fucking
of
for
the
him
day,
then.
is who you
Yeah,
are
I
as a
know. Yeah, make
person.
sure he wears a glove if he does anything.
Yeah. No finger fucking for him.
Got those latex gloves. It's like breathe.
Is the in the
Mm.
end of the day is how you treat me, how you treat my child,
Yeah, it's a
and
big one.
how you act in when something happens, when something negative happens, how you act towards me and the situation.
Welsh
Yeah.
says I frighten men. I'd like to hear a story on that one. How you frighten men?
Frighten men? I mean, same here.
No, you
Actually,
frighten little bitch boys is what you frighten.
Queen says
yes,
be
that
yourself
that
is key.
There just isn't very many men out there.
that is very
Um,
true. There's a lot of
only,
men, children.
yeah, the weak ones. That's how you sort them out.
Sort
Hmm.
those guys out.
Absolutely.
When push comes to shove, they go crying to mommy and fucking.
I mean, exactly. Like when shit hits the fan, when something happens, a crisis of some sort, that's when you know if you're dating a man or if you're dating a man child.
Man,
Yeah.
child. That
The
sounds like a
You got
the
trip.
biggest
somebody.
problem is the mama's boys. Those are the big problems.
Okay, tell us,
Yeah.
Ginger, about the mama
Yep.
boys. Tell us.
Oh God, don't get me started. Shit.
I
Oh
want
my
to get
God.
y'all started. I want to get y'all started. Let's go. The
Because you
mama's
gotta
boy.
you're dating them and their mother.
Okay,
You are.
you know what? My mom always said that. My mom always said it's you find a man and you watch how he treats his mother, right?
Okay.
Because that's how he's going to treat you.
Okay.
That's his
Actually, that's a
general
good.
outlook comes from how of women comes from the mom, right?
That's a
Hmm.
good
Well, when I
way.
met my man, he would buy his mom flowers every 2 weeks.
No way.
I mean, I'm
That's
not a
very
big
sweet.
flowers person.
That's obsessive.
I'm
Yeah, me neither.
I'm
I got one better. I
I
picked
mean,
my mom
I'd never
wildflowers.
heard of that.
I
Hmm.
never done. I
Aww.
haven't set my mom flowers in 10 years. I feel bad.
But here's a
I go
question for
walk
you,
through
then,
the
Ginger.
woods and
Let's say
make.
that your husband, now husband, when you guys were dating, that he had a very good relationship with his mother, but she was so mentally sick that he got depressed
Protective.
because of it.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
Wow. You know, I never heard of that. I mean, here's the thing though. He has a very domineering mother. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
So I didn't realize that, hey, I didn't realize when I met him that he was that big of a mama's boy.
I
Like seriously, it's like he did everything for his mama. It's like, I don't know.
And
I mean,
nothing for you, right? Nothing for
to
you.
this day.
To this day,
Yeah.
and even
But
nothing for you.
mom calls, boom, drop everything.
Wow.
But there's worse. There's worse out there. There's worse mama's boys out there. Those are the ones that are 49, 50 years old, still live with mommy. I mean, the
mm,
Well,
ones
let me
that
just.
haven't been married or
I just want to throw something out there. There's men that live with their mommy, and then there's men that have their mom live with them, so they can, you know what I
oh
mean?
yeah, absolutely.
I
There's a
gotta sleep in
difference.
with mom.
no. That's a
Sure.
big difference. That's a
Yeah.
huge difference. See, if I were out in the dating world now and the guy said, "Hey, I live with one of my parents or I live with both my
Uh,
parents," at this point, I'd be like, "Cool," because here's the
It
difference.
depends on why
Um,
they live
they're
together.
taking a lot of times they're taking care of their parents. or they're making sure that financially their parents are able to live. That's a
It
big
used to,
difference
Oh yeah.
than
it used to be a
Mhm.
than living
time.
than being older and living off your mommy.
Yeah, you don't want
That's
to be
Right.
totally
coddled. Yeah,
different.
you don't want to be
And
coddled.
I'm this, yeah.
It used to be
Mhm.
normal
I will tell you, I
to
went on
stay.
a date. I
To,
went
s- Sorry, go ahead.
I went on a
But
date in my 20s, you know, and I went on a date with this guy. And oh my God, oh God, Natasha, this guy, ooh, oh yeah.
ooh ah
Anyway,
ooh ah
Oh.
gorgeous, right?
ooh ah.
Gorgeous. Freaking,
Mhm.
one of those guys that just had those perfect dimple butt, you know what I mean? When they got the jeans on,
Mhm.
like you put your hands on that butt.
Yep.
hmm
Yep.
I mean, he had the abs, he had the good looks and everything. Well, I go out, he asked me out on a date. And I was like, okay, we went out to dinner and then we start talking and he's like, oh, I won't have sex before marriage.
What?
And then he goes on, I did one time. And they're like, oh my God.
Oh,
He gets them this whole spiel. And then he said the last girl I dated, I don't know what went wrong, but I proposed to her on the second date and she
Oh God.
just totally
I don't know what went
ghosted
wrong.
me. And then he's like, so what do you think about a second date? And I go, and I
I
changed
think
my
I'm
phone number.
good.
uh,
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 Oh
uh,
shit.
uh,
We're so far disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
That's not even funny. It's
But
Well,
crazy.
they don't see it as what it is. They're used to having their mommy around, so they don't
Yeah,
understand.
their mommy probably
it's
sets up
just
their dates for them.
yeah,
The
that
dude was
I've heard
30.
many such stories where the mom tried to get them to hook up with some girl, and it's just like a fucking disaster.
Oh no, it never works.
That goes the devil.
The devil.
Mm.
Football is the devil.
Oh, how many times I've heard that I'm the devil. Oof.
You're the devil, Natasha.
Oh yeah,
By who?
absolutely. You
Who-
you know that I don't
Oh, that one. Yeah,
get
I know
along
what you're talking
get
about.
along
Okay.
with my future mother-in-law. You
Oh
know that.
boy, we know
Oh
all
boy.
about that one. Oh boy,
Oh boy.
give her a butcher knife, she'd probably chop your head off.
Oh, definitely.
With the
But
red background.
she plays a tough girl on YouTube, but purrs like a kitten in real life, so
Yeah,
I'm not scared.
she's one. She used to drive a Jeep. That's all I know.
Y-
We'll keep it at
She
that.
still does. She
Still
still
drives a
does.
Jeep. Yeah.
hmm The same Jeep that she was e-begging on a video of hers.
Yeah. The
hmm
e-begging. What was she begging for?
The Jeep.
She's begging to get it fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, her Jeep's broken down.
Well, yeah, she's like
E-begging.
e-begging to get it fixed while calling everybody faggots. Like, okay.
Let's go and talk about e-begging. Now, that's another subject about e-begging. What do you think about all these YouTubers out there? The e-beg.
Oh Lord.
They'll ask
It's
you,
one
can you?
thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say what I think a little fast, so you guys can say what you think after.
Sure.
It's one thing to put in your description like, oh, here's my Cash App, or here's uh my PayPal, whatever, right? If you like what I do, what I say, feel free. But then having that as a thing in your chat where your bot tells them every 7 minutes to give you money, or saying, oh, I don't have a job, can you guys give me money? No, no. Go get a job.
Yeah.
Go get a job or sell what you have to get yourself some money. Nobody owes you shit.
I know your mother-in-law. My Lord, may the Lord be with you. It's gonna be a tough
No.
life ahead of you, girl. Oh, shit.
No, I actually met my fiance in real life the first time, and I happened to come across my mother-in-law's
Paige.
YouTube channel. Yep.
Oh boy, nice to have her on my YouTube lives about a year and a half ago. She would be on my lives. You've probably seen her before, Queen. She drives a Jeep.
Yep.
Good thing my mother-in-law could never figure out how to use her phone, so I doubt YouTube's an option.
Really? Okay, you're lucky.
Be happy because it's very mm, uh embarrassing
Oh, it's even getting
for
worse. You showed me those
for
things this
her
morning.
son.
Oh my God, I saw
Oh my
some.
God. My mother-in-law has a little more class, but it's still, I mean, she can't figure out Facebook. So,
I mean,
Lucky,
that's
I
a
mean,
good thing.
she
you're
locks
lucky.
herself. She's got like 10 Facebooks because she keeps blocking herself out of her own Facebook. So I don't
No
think YouTube's an
password.
option.
Yep. But how did you? That's how you got to YouTube, period, right, Natasha? That's how you came here to this whole community because of that.
mm, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's through my mother-in-law, my future mother-in-law. Yeah,
Her future
that's how I
mother-in-law.
found you.
Yep, I was
That's
almost
how
gonna
I
date her
found.
possibly at one time too. That's the scary part.
Oh
It
God,
was going down
I
that road
feel
and it stopped.
I feel very very happy for you that you didn't because
Oh boy.
oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, it took a turn before it even got started, so we're lucky.
Oh yeah, yeah. My future mother-in-law was in this community, but she alienated everybody.
I think she lost all her
She was
supporters.
quite good friends with most TI people
Yeah.
back when she actually did have good thing to say about people, and back when she wasn't the train wreck that she is today. Sorry, not sorry, but
Yeah. I can't remember who she is.
Now, you guys are going to
I
have to educate me. What's
I
the
know.
TI
I'll put it in the.
community?
I'll put it.
I don't want to say that out loud.
Yeah, I can put it in the private chat for you. Yes, I do,
Yeah,
Isla, very well. Yeah, I can put it in the private chat if anybody wants to go in there.
yeah.
We'll keep it private. Yeah, see if I can find it.
Virginia, I would appreciate if you didn't.
Yeah, nobody. I'll put it in the
But
private chat.
you guys can like, I don't know, message each other privately or under a comment or something. I just don't want it out in this live.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know what the TI community
Oh,
is.
you don't know? Yeah, it's targeted individuals. It's targeted individuals.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, there is one guy that GLM used to have. Maybe you'll know. He's that Mike
That's
Sauhau
true,
guy. Did
Ella.
you ever hear of him? He was on Dreams before. That Mike Sauhau guy from like Russia, where we told you, I am the TI. Okay, I put it in
Yeah,
the
that
private
odds
chat.
are very small.
Yeah.
The odds are super small.
If you want to go to the private chat, you can see it. What I'll do is I'll put the link on again. You can just go look in the private chat. That way it won't be public.
But if you, I would,
Here's
if you
the
go on
StreamYard
her
link.
channel or say something, don't mention me because she will have a literal meltdown.
Oh, I know. You're
She
supposed to keep it
really
secret.
she dislikes the day I was born.
She calls you what does she call you? A stripper?
A Brazilian
or
blow up doll.
Brazilian? No. Besides that, there was the other one, the call girl. That's it.
Oh no, she called me prostitute.
Prostitute. There we go. Prostitute.
Yeah.
She called Natasha a prostitute. What kind of mother-in-law
Apparently,
does
I'm
that?
a prostitute that only is dating her son to get to her. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but how self-absorbed can you be? You are not, lady, you are not that interesting at all.
Well, she thinks she is.
Oh, she thinks she is the queen hive mind of the world.
She
And
is.
that everybody is made for her. She thinks that she is Harley Quinn and what was it? Harley Quinn and Black Widow.
Yep.
She
And then
thinks she literally thinks that Madonna's career is because of her.
Hey, Home Slice. Welcome to the chat, Home Slice.
Sounds like a little bit of narcissistic personality disorder there.
Yeah, you can look in the private chat, Ginger.
She is paranoid schizophrenic. big time.
You can look at the private chat, Ginger. That way you'll know who it is. Oh, we got Queen coming up. All right, Queen. Queen!
Hey,
There you
we have
are.
a queen. Hi.
hi. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I am chilling.
Chilling,
Glad to hear.
willing. It's like chilling, willing.
It's
was-
one of those days today.
Yeah, I was cracking up though. That's crazy. I never knew that, Bubbles.
You
Mhm.
didn't?
No.
Yeah. When I started talking to Will and he added me on Facebook and we've talked every day since then. When I told him my involvement in the whole thing, he was pissing himself. He's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I said, "Yeah, that's how I found you."
Oh my God.
It's a wild
Mhm.
story. I was always telling Natasha, like, can you imagine if like I dated this woman, I was actually your father-in-law? It would be
Jeez.
so weird.
That is
Oh my
weird.
That
Lord.
would be very weird.
Oh my God. So I have been going for a while. Been working, and I'm like so out of the loop. No one is. Every time I come on, no one's live. No. Well, I see you post a lot of videos about Maui, huh?
Yeah. I used to live in Hawaii, so
Oh,
kinda-
Oh,
okay.
you did?
I lived in Kauai, another island.
In Kauai.
Yep.
How far is that
Oops.
from Maui?
Oh, I don't know. It's a plane ride hop. They call it island hopping. I don't know, maybe a
Oh yeah.
half hour or something.
You know, I was supposed to go to Hawaii. I'm glad I didn't. I canceled it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
probably would have been around this time of the year.
I mean, I just think those fires are planned. I don't think that just happened.
Oh, of course.
Well, there was a book
Everything's
that
planned.
came out before the fires were even over.
I know they had a
You could
book
buy it.
out 2 days after the fire. The book was already published.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's
That's
crazy.
That's some fast writing.
Yeah.
The book was Chronicles of the Maui fires from August whatever to August 8th, and it was published August 10th
10th. Yep.
and on
Mm.
sale on Amazon.
And it had full pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Documentation. It was like they knew in advance, and even Biden said it too. What did Biden say? He said, I think we lost Isla. Biden said, yeah, we're having a laser or something before. I don't know
A
what it was.
laser? Really?
Yeah. He said something about a laser. He used the word laser in one of his speeches. It was freaking bizarre.
Like the Mountain Dew.
Biden
Mountain
says a
Dew.
lot.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew sponsorship. They made that Maui Blast.
Yeah. Maui.
And the Simpsons
Maui
did it
Blast.
too. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says the Simpsons showed exactly how Maui went down. They have a clip of that.
It's unbelievable how many little Easter eggs and little clues there really are.
Well, they said the
It's hard.
buses are on some military base. I got a video on that.
I
Some
just
guy-
saw that. Did they
Yeah.
find them?
They didn't find the
buses?
kids. They found the buses without the kids.
Right. Just,
Yeah,
everybody
Virginia
just-
says laser focused. Biden said we have a laser focused something in a speech. He really did. Like he slipped.
See, this shit is planned and scripted. It's you can't
Well, it's like
you can't make this shit
9/11,
up.
Paradise Fire
Yeah.
in California, the 9/11. It's all master plan. What they're
But
doing.
it's like it's all a script. It's all on purpose to,
Derail us. They want us to obey their system. Is what it is. We have to obey.
I think it's a big plan to make everybody wake up.
Yeah, this one of Maui fires. Everybody woke up, even the
I
non-believers.
seriously doubt that people. I mean, people are waking up slowly but surely. But there are so many ignorant people that is.
Yeah, the
It's
ones
hard
that
to
I
watch
believe
don't want to
because-
sound negative. I don't want to sound negative, but it kind of is a lost hope.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's to the point where you can Google if men can have periods, and now it says that not only women have periods on there. Like we're down the fucking shitter, and it's not gonna get any better. Sorry, not sorry.
Yep, sorry, not sorry.
Well, men can be the birthing parent now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently.
How's that
Yeah.
work? They're called the birthing time.
Don't get me started because I will get Will banned forever. Don't get me started.
Oh, John,
No,
you're such a troublemaker.
you started yourself. I'm just providing the fuel to keep it going. That's all.
I think Ginger's busy looking at that link I sent her. It must have been a lot of
Oh
stuff.
no,
Oh, you
no,
haven't looked at
no,
it? Okay.
no. I'm listening. I'm listening because I mean, I follow Jordan B. Peterson on some of the stuff too. So
Okay. There's some new
I
guy on YouTube. His channel. It's called Hustle Bitch. He's really good. It's that white bald guy who wears suits all the time. Type in Hustle Bitch. But he has some really good stuff.
Isla, I agree with you 100%, and I don't participate in this fucking bullshit on a daily basis. I go out of my way to don't not participate, but we can only do so much. We can only teach our kids and people around us and try to influence people to be better, but nothing will happen if people refuse to be better.
You know, the big problem is we have brainwashing. The government wants to brainwash us. The government wants to brainwash us all. Okay, Queen says, if you spend 90% of your life offline, then you don't see any of this hell breaking loose. That's true. You wouldn't see it until it hits you, I guess.
I mean, I don't ignore it. I ignore most.
Right.
I do what I love doing online, and that's it.
So, Queen, what have you been up to lately? Type it in the chat if you can't come back on. I haven't seen. She said that there's no lives anymore. Queens was like, I've been out of the loop. There's no lives going on anymore. What's happened to all you people? Well, a lot of stuff's happened, I guess. People are just doing their own thing now. What do you think, Natasha?
Yeah.
I mean, like Ginger, she's supposed to do a live Wednesday. She let me down. She goes, I'm going to do a live Wednesday. I don't think she ever did it. So people are busy now, I think.
It seems like people are sick or busy.
You know, sick or busy. Like the other one, the one with the couch lady. She said she had COVID-19, so she's been offline.
Yeah.
oh no, I had other stuff going on Wednesday morning, so I was like,
Okay.
nah, I don't feel like it tonight.
Isla says I've been working on my business though. That's what I should be doing and just stay off the internet. I haven't been on the internet as much though.
I'm not that. I mostly hang out with my fiance when he's not at work and stuff, and I'm still getting my money back together so I can move.
I know. That's gonna be a fun move.
It's gonna be really hard.
Well, the hard part for you is gonna be the heat in the summertime. You ain't gonna be able to take that shit in Texas.
I'm gonna die. I'm
You're
literally
gonna die.
It's
Mark my words. I'll call the police on you if you move to Texas. I'll call the police.
God, yes. Oh yeah, they called. What was it? What was it? They called the Border Patrol, or what was it? They called on me.
What is that called? The United Nations or no? The immigration. I think it was the immigration. What the hell she said? Something the Interpol or integration. She called on you to not let you in the country.
Immigration and naturalization.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
where they let you in. It's a visa. She said, well, you'll never get your visa when I'm done with you. I'm calling all of them.
I mean, yeah, good luck because one, I'm not gonna have my last name anymore because I'm gonna go to my native last names when I get there. So my last name is gonna go poof.
Yeah, I don't even know your last name,
And
so I don't know.
None of these low blow wastes of sperm bitches know my last names.
Wasted of sperm bitches.
I mean, their mother should really have fucking swallowed. I am not sorry for saying that. And then when I get married, they don't know that last name either. So good luck.
I don't even know it. I don't think.
Good luck. I don't even want to be associated with this life I have here now. I don't want to be associated
You
with
got
it
your
when I
work
move.
cut. You got your work cut out for you with that lady,
I
though.
do. Hmm.
The Jeep lady, John. You know who the Jeep lady is.
Yes,
Everybody's quiet. Ginger, John, are you still there?
they're probably a
Yes,
business or
yes.
something.
Sorry, I am here. I was
Sorry, we were backstage bumping ugly.
Yeah,
So sorry.
you guys are sexy behind the scenes. That's why I didn't hear from you. You guys are
my
naughty.
daughter just got home from work and I was talking to her, so
I thought you guys were sexy behind the scenes there for a minute. You both got quiet, you know.
No.
Funny.
I had to say something.
The dog's fine, Lala. Yes, they're fine.
I heard her say they're fine.
That's good.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, honey. Everybody's like stressed out today.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of just at this point stuff that's done on whatever they want to do because I talk some shit and because I just spit some truth on them. Then if that's the road you need to go to make yourself feel better because I told the truth about you, then sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. I know.
It's
I-
you.
I mean, I'm not having a
Yeah.
problem with it. They can call, oh, this person is coming to America. I don't know when. I don't know where, but she's coming to America. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Make sure
good
you
luck
got the
with that.
border patrol ready. Got the border. I've called every office. I've called 35 offices to make sure they catch her.
She's coming to
Yeah,
America.
good luck with that.
We don't have to worry about all that. Donovan will save you. Donovan will talk to him all. He'll save you, Natasha. Donovan.
There is
Oh,
not
you're
even
knight in shining
even
armor.
even if they wanted to do something about it, I get into the country in a legal way. They can't stop me from getting into the country because the only way you can like not let them come into a country is one, if they are a criminal, or two, they're a terrorist, and I'm neither. So again, good luck.
They
I'm
should be
surprised.
embarrassed to even want to do that.
Yeah,
To
it's
openly,
very
like,
embarrassing.
Talk about that should be embarrassing.
I'm surprised they haven't doxed your address over there. You know, they haven't doxed your address.
I mean, you are more than welcome to. What the fuck are you gonna do when from another country?
Right.
I'm not scared of any of you.
It's sad. You live rent free in their head, Natasha.
Oh, what you?
I really do.
What you do,
Like
Natasha,
on a daily basis.
You own stock in the corporation that makes couches. You own the stock. You got that.
Yeah,
shit.
apparently.
Home Slice says he got solutions for everything now.
You do. What's the solution? Let's hear it.
I could use a few of them.
Yeah, we all need some solutions.
I need some contact solution.
So John, what you missed earlier was we were talking about boobs with Ginger and Natasha. I think you only caught part of it.
Yeah.
It was an interesting conversation.
I heard something about.
I mean, as a
boobs
man, I can
and
understand why
drink
that's interesting because you don't have boobs.
Right.
and buying free drinks.
Yeah, free drink. How many free drinks have you gotten one night, Natasha?
To the point where I couldn't walk straight.
Oh no!
I mean, like
Well, the boobs were
a woman, a decent looking woman. You don't even have to have big boobs. A decent looking woman can go out
For
and
free.
not spend a dime.
You girls are lucky.
And still come home, and still can come home drunk as fuck. Fucking have had the best night of their life and a full stomach.
Wow.
True.
How about you? How about you, John? Anybody buy you a drink? I don't think I've had one girl I think buy me a drink once. Maybe one or two.
This gay dude that I had no idea was gay. For a couple days.
That don't count. That don't count, John.
No, it does. It's still a man.
Oh no.
He's a bi-curious guy. I'm still friends. I mean, he's a nice guy, but I just don't have a gaydar. And I thought he was just being a cool friend, buy me drinks or something.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what was behind that.
He never hit on me or anything, so it was my girlfriend at the time that told me he was gay, and I was like, no, he isn't. And then whenever I found out he was, I was like,
and how did she know? That's the question.
I don't know. Well, she was a bartender.
Maybe they were friends or something.
The bartender knows everything, everybody, you know. So I was literally dated a bartender, the popular best bartender in town. So she knows everybody. Everybody talks to her, so she knows everybody's business. So
Isla
I'm
says,
not-
I've
I'm just-
never bought a man a drink. You never bought any man a drink, Isla, ever? How about you, Ginger? How
I've
about you,
bought-
Natasha?
I've bought okay, outside of boyfriends, obviously. I've bought one guy a drink, and that was my fiance when we met. He bought me a drink, then I bought him a drink, then he bought me a drink, then I bought him a drink.
Okay, that sounds fair. 50-50.
I
the girl
mean-
usually doesn't initiate that. Usually it's pretty rare when the girl.
That's
I
always the
I
guy.
don't have a problem.
buys
Like
the guy a
if
drink to begin
if
with.
if I meet somebody and we're vibing, like we're having fun, we're laughing, we're dancing, I don't mind. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. I can buy you a drink. I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
Okay,
It's
you
not
know
like
what?
there's a
You know
string
what?
attached, right?
Okay, I'm gonna go to Louisiana. Isla, I want you to buy me a drink. I'll laugh for you, Isla. Isla, I'm coming to New Orleans and want you to buy me a drink. Let's see what she says to that.
She's like, no.
So do I have to push your chair in and hold your and get your car door and
Oh
And,
yes, absolutely.
I bought a couple of drinks for friends that were guys. You know, wasn't
Right.
nothing.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah,
Not-
Yeah,
like,
but have you
I-
ever given a man a drink that you were interested in, that you were trying to date?
Yeah, date.
nope, never had
because you
to.
thought he was.
You
I've had
woman-
Yeah,
girls
I mean,
buy
I
me
never had
drinks.
to.
That's why I'm so
Yeah,
poor.
I mean,
Women
I've
get
had
it all for free.
men and women buy me
Horrible.
drinks.
Yep.
So
But, like-
I've had women buy me drinks, I guess, now I think about it.
I
But
could
it's
count
always
2 maybe
it-
in my lifetime.
it's always you want to do a shot? You want to do a shot?
Oh
That's
shit! Isla says, "Will, you're gonna be so thirsty."
Oh shit!
Does that mean
she
I gotta
was
bring my own?
she
Oh,
was
man.
like, "You ain't getting any." I need to be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay, 1, 2, you're back. All right, see ya. So
Oh,
Virginia
you
or Ginger, what do you got to say about all this?
Well, shit. Usually, I've had a lot of nights where I went out and didn't have to pay for anything. So,
I know you women are so lucky.
well, we went out like you go out as a couple. We sushi and then went to the bar like for drinks afterwards. And I literally like got tipped walking to the bathroom.
Wow.
Like people putting money, and I wasn't dressed sleazy or anything like that. I was just like put money in my waistband, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it paid for the whole night.
Your name
My old
is
man was like,
Ginger.
oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jelly.
I guess I used to go to the bar with my
Oh,
ex-wife
don't be
and allow
jelly.
her to flirt with people because then they would buy
Well, you know
both
what?
of us drinks.
When we all die, we're gonna come back as the opposite sex, and that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna probably come back with
See,
big boobs and
Hey,
everything.
that's cool.
Natasha be back as a guy.
Ginger, have
them-
you ever
Admire
have
my
you
boobs
ever
every
had
day.
people buy you drinks, you and your husband drinks because you're a good-looking couple?
Mm.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah, me too. Me and my fiance have gone out like dancing or whatever, and people
They
have
were
been like,
swingers.
"Oh my god, I need to buy you guys drinks because you are so beautiful together." And we're like, "Okay, sure."
You know they're swingers, right? You know that, right?
They were trying to fuck us. We know that, but
Yeah.
they ain't. Yeah, they ain't getting anything.
You know, can't blame them for trying, right? That's-
Virginia
I mean,
says
true.
she
How
gets
else-
swingers hitting on her. Swingers.
How else do you go about?
That's why you sip and dip.
Yeah,
That's what you call a
exactly.
sip and dip.
Exactly. You act like you don't understand what they want. That's what you do.
And then you make sure you dip out the door before they do.
Oh, so you drink a sip and you run? It's like
Yep.
dine and dash.
Yep.
Dine and
She
dash?
knows
Yep.
what to say and when to step away.
Okay.
You literally just take the drinks, and if they try to hit on you, you just like ignore it like nothing happened, and then you're like, "Oh, we need to go. Bye."
Oh, you're so mean.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like I gave them
No,
a
you're
promise
really
of
nice
anything.
about it. You're like,
Women are
I
really
usually
good at
would be
playing
like,
dumb, aren't
that's my cue. That's my cue to go to the bathroom,
Ladies'
right?
room. Ladies' room.
Yeah.
Then I go to the bathroom. He needs to be by the bathroom. We take off out the door.
Damn, you're mean. Both of you women are mean.
That's a
I mean,
successful sip and dip.
Sip and dip.
And
Gonna make a whole
we're
video
not
on
mean.
sip
It's
and
not
dip.
like we. It's not like we
yeah.
said, "Oh God, you're hideous. Leave us alone."
they? It's like ripping the
Yeah,
band-aid
and
off
it's
real
not
quick,
like
right?
we've actually said that we were gonna go home with them either.
Mm.
So it's not like we're actually lying in any sort of way. If they actually come out and ask you, obviously you're gonna have to be like, no, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. And if that, then the drinks stop flowing, then all right, I'll buy my own.
So, what do you girls think about meeting men at bars versus other like online dating? Where do you guys have luck with online or
Yeah,
bars or online dating?
Yeah, help us out here. Where do you
Yeah, help
meet a
us.
good woman these
I
days?
know. Come on, women. Speak up. Speak up.
I met mine in a club.
Well, but not bars. We gotta think
I
outside the box here. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I usually don't. I literally usually don't. Like if a
where
guy
would
try to hit
you
on
go?
me and he's drunk, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Where
But
would you
it's just
go
there was
if
just
you wanted to
I
meet a
can't
good
even I
guy?
can't even lie. It was just the fact that my fiance is so fucking gorgeous. I kind of had to talk to him,
You whining
and
son.
then
Just tell us the truth. You whining.
and then we just happened to like vibe really really well, which was just a plus. And then
Yeah.
Right.
I just like found out what kind of man he was, and just it was hard, and it's still
I'm
kind of
like a
hard,
horse.
but
Does it look like Brad Pitt or what?
mm,
Virginia's
I'm with
got
Virginia.
a grocery store.
Meet him at the
grocery
grocery
store.
store. If you feel the melons too much, you know this is not the guy for you.
Yeah, for me, it doesn't work. They're all Asian here where I live. They're all Asians. I'm not an
Trey,
Asian
you
guy.
come here or Will, and I'll go where all the Asian
Yeah.
women
All right. Deal.
are. All right? Because I don't speak Asian at all. All I know is me love you long time.
Oh God.
Love you a long time. Sucky, $15.
Bucky, bucky, sucky.
No, it's actually Saki $5, and it's from
Oh,
Full
$5?
Metal Jacket. Yeah, it's
Okay.
from
You want to
Full
fuck
Metal
on
Jacket,
me?
the movie.
I saw the movie. I
Fuck on
thought
me?
it was $5. I always said 15. I got it wrong.
No, it was
It's
5. Mm-hmm.
Sucky,
$5.
$5.
Was it
$5.
five?
I always
We love
thought
Yeah,
it
you
was
it's
long time.
$5. Yeah,
What
yeah,
was
yeah.
the one? I love you long time for $10.
I always thought it was
Yeah,
$15.
but then she said Saki $5.
Really?
Bucky, sucky.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Don't
Yep.
Yeah, it's become a meme and everything. So
I only saw it one time, but I've
Love you
heard it.
long
I've
time
heard it
for
said
$10.
several times.
I love that
$15
movie.
make
It's
it
so
holler.
good.
Lola, leave me alone. I got a bitch up my ass right now. I can't get rid of her.
What?
Literally, a female dog. My dog, she's a puppy, and she's like the size of a small horse, and she won't leave me alone. Lola,
I was looking for the video. Sucky, $5.
Let
you've
me
seen
try to
Lola
find
But
it
before,
for you.
right?
there is a title for it on YouTube, so I guess she's right.
I'm sure.
Hold on.
Is it Charlie Sheen?
Play Sucky $5 sounds. $5 Sucky. There's a lot of them.
I mean
I guess
here,
you're right. I believe you.
Sucky $5.
Love you long
Hold
time,
on.
right?
Hold on.
Sucky, love you,
Give me-
Contra
Wearing
Queen
some
wants to
kind of
know
like,
who has the bird chirping in the background.
that's me. So that's
Either
Tweak.
wants to know.
His name's Tweak. He's a
I'm
parakeet.
so horny. Me
You
love
so
you long
horny.
time.
I'm so horny. You love me long time. Sucky, $5.
You want fried rice with that?
Yeah, fried rice too.
$15.
Shrimp fried rice?
No, $15.
Hold on.
You want the
I don't know
happy
where I got
ending?
$15 from. $15.
You want the happy ending with that?
Sucky sucky $15.
Special massage.
The bird is probably at
special.
John's.
Yeah,
John's. Yeah, John's got all these animals. We used to do shows. What that thing you had in the tank there, the lizard? What was that? An iguana? Huge iguana?
Bearded dragon. Taz.
Bearded dragon. I think it was huge. Taz, yeah, it was Taz.
Oh, he's bigger than he's still around. He's probably twice the size as he was then.
Yeah, it's not there. I don't know.
They all have very eccentric personalities. So Lola starts following me everywhere, crying like a little baby, and then the bird starts freaking out, and then my daughter comes down bitching about whatever. All I'm gonna do is talk about boobs and free drinks.
All right, so Isla, is your husband a bodyguard by trade? You said your bodyguard husband. Let us know.
She might also mean that he is just very protective of her.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
That's what I
same
was
thing with
wondering,
my
yeah.
fiance. He is very protective of me if we're out doing anything.
Is he big age difference? you guys
Between
close?
me and my guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years.
Okay, that's not that bad. I mean,
But
when
it
you're-
works
22
because
years.
he's a lot more mature than like other men his age. So it wouldn't work if it didn't.
oh, see, you're the cougar. Okay, I got you.
I am the cougar or the
Natasha's a
quote-unquote MILF.
cougar. You're the MILF. You
I
are. You're the MILF.
I really, really, really hate that term.
That came out a long time ago. I wish I'd have bought the domain name. I had a chance to buy it, MILF.com. It's worth millions.
Oh God, you would have
I
been a
almost
billionaire
bought it. I
now.
almost bought it.
If you would have bought that as a trademark, you would have been a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I wonder how much money the person that owns that domain is worth.
I was like 6 months too late on all that, the sex.com and all that.
So when was that? That was when
Jesus,
all the
that was
domains were getting
Back
bought up.
1994, 5-ish area.
That's when Nerve Gorilla got on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it came out when American Pie came out.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
what
so,
it
yeah.
melted, yeah.
MILF.
Okay.
That boomed up $1 billion overnight.
Because they saw the
After
dude
American
talking
Pie.
to Nadia, right? And
Yeah.
Nadia showed her boobs. That's how I learned about the internet. I said, wait,
Right.
you can talk to women online?
Oh my God.
That's how I met my wife online. I met her at Lefty's Bar. It was this chat room called INN. It was on AOL or one of them things. You click on it and you go to this bar. It was really advanced for its time. They had actually characters you dress up these avatars. And there was actually a bar with drinks. I met her at the Lefty's Bar. It was a big mistake. I should have went to the bar that night. That's all I can say. Big mistake. But everybody makes mistakes, right?
Well, that's
I
how
mean,
you
yeah,
learn.
but now you have your wonderful children, though.
Yeah, the children are about the best thing out of the rest of it. I wish I could take that.
I mean, it's the same with me and my the father of my daughter. We don't get along at all,
Right.
and
just,
that is a huge mistake. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
obviously, I love my daughter more than anything on this planet.
Right.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. It wasn't a
So-
mistake.
I
It
can
was a
honestly-
blessing in disguise.
Please say I've never been picked up at a bar or picked anybody up at a bar. Never.
Really? Oh, wow. Where'd you meet them all, Ginger?
You need to go knock that one off your bucket list then.
Well, I met a guy at a. I think you're gonna laugh. I met one boyfriend at a Hardee's.
Hardee's.
I
Wow.
met a guy at the zoo. And I did pick him up.
Really?
I met one at work. I met
what
one
was
at a
the-
friend's house.
What was the
Okay, make that
animals-
2 guys at my work. Yeah.
Wow.
What was the animals that you guys met at? Was it the monkeys or was it the?
Who's it, John? He's getting into it here.
He was working at the ice cream.
Okay.
He was working at the ice cream parlor at the zoo, right?
Wow.
And my friends were teasing me because I'm so straight laced, and they go, "You'd never pick anybody up," and I go, "Okay, and they dared me to. And I walked up to the counter and I ordered like I can't remember. I think it was a milkshake, and then I said, "And your number." Like
So
oh,
you
and a
Oh
started.
God,
chocolate.
that
It
is
was a
so
malt. I'm sorry, the
sleazy.
chocolate
That is
malt.
so cheesy, but
I
that worked. I can
I
have some
went.
hope.
Oh my God, the kid about died. I mean, he about fell over the counter because a
You get
girl
all nervous
walks
and
in
stuff.
and says, I'll take a chocolate malt and your number," and he freaking just gave me his
Oh
number,
wow.
and the other two girls go, "Oh," they run up there and they say, "I'll take this and your number," and he goes, "No thanks."
You'd be surprised
Oh
how often that
shit.
works.
So it was a dare. I see. Double dare you to go get that guy at the ice cream stand.
What's the
Oh,
worst that
I
could
actually
happen?
dated him for a couple months.
Wow. What happened with that one? The-
Oh, there was a guy that was kind of, I didn't realize it was kind of stalking me in my neighborhood, like really had the hots for me, and he beat the guy up,
right.
beat the boyfriend up,
Wow.
and I knocked the guy out.
Jesus.
And then the boyfriend said, "Well, I can't have my girl defend me." So
You
That's
we
fucking
broke
Demasculated.
up
stupid.
because he's
What?
like,
You demasculate.
yes, the guy,
No.
yeah, I didn't mean to. It's like I see them beating my boyfriend up. I go up there and I just knock the guy out flat.
That'd be
Wow.
a deal breaker for me too. If somebody
And
almost
I
he was on the
mean,
ground.
that's
it's so
funny.
stupid. Like why
Well,
why? I, I d- I don't like it when men are just they get demasculated that easy. Like, are you really that
well, the thing is,
insecure?
there was there was three guys beating him up on the ground. What was I supposed to do?
Three?
I had to
Yeah,
get at least one of
What?
them off
yeah.
him. Yes, three
Elbow
I
guys
your
mean,
boyfriend?
kicking him
that's
while he was on the ground.
yeah.
You're supposed to elbow your
That's your man.
boyfriend and
Of course, you're
say,
gonna go up and do something. Like you're just not just gonna stand there and watch.
Right.
"Oh,
It was like it was a reflex, like you got to go help him out. He's outnumbered. And he's like, "I can't be with a girl that can like knock a guy out cold." I'm like, "What?"
Jesus.
It sounds like a
I'm
you
sorry, I grew up
problem, to
with
be honest.
brothers,
I would probably be turned on, but
right? But we were friends.
You got a
I mean, we
fear
were friends
boner?
after that. He wanted to, like, later on down the road, he wanted to go back out with me, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
yeah.
You
Yeah.
run out of ice cream?
If you get demasculated that easily, then I think there's a problem there.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't mess with me. I'll
but
stick
here's the
ginger
thing
after
though.
you.
Like, let's say that you didn't. Let's say that you just stood there and watched him get his ass whooped. Then he would have gotten angry at you for not defending him.
That's true. Depends on
Well,
how big
here's
you
the
are, I
other
guess.
thing. I think he was embarrassed because he got his ass kicked,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I
and
get that.
no matter what I would have done in that situation,
Well,
no
he's
matter
even
what I
more
would have done in the
embarrassed.
situation, it would have been, yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
lose
So
respect for him?
I
The guy
was,
that beat up
and I
his
even thought,
attacker?
no, I
You get
didn't.
beat up
That's the thing. I
by
didn't lose any
guys that
respect
kick
for
his
him.
ass.
Okay.
He was freaking outnumbered. He
Right.
was outnumbered. And the thing is, I figured, shit, if I could at least get one guy off of him.
I'd
And
stop.
I mean, the other two just stopped what they were doing because it kind of threw him off, right? Then he was
At
able
least
to
get one
get
guy off.
up and he could stand on his own 2 feet.
Mm.
And then you took care of the rest. I, see,
I
I'm trying to picture
mean,
it. I wish somebody recorded that.
I don't have it.
I mean, if that would happen to me and my fiance, I think my fiance would just get horny. To be honest, he would be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, my woman can help me not get my ass whooped. I'll kill a motherfucker." Like, no,
Kill a motherfucker.
Well,
I
see,
don't put your hands on
that's the
my
way.
no. Mm-mm.
See, that's how my husband is. He's like, if somebody like threatens me in any way, like he'll freak out, right?
Yeah, of course.
But like, if I'm out in a situation and like, say we're out together and some guy were to approach me, and he goes, "It's not me you have to worry about, dude. It's my wife."
I believe it. I believe don't
Seriously.
underestimate a woman. Like, just don't.
Exactly. Never.
Oh no, John just went
He
poop
goes, I'll
again.
knock you out cold. He goes, I'll knock you out cold. He told that to a guy at a freaking grocery store that hit me with a cart, like jammed into me. My husband picked up the cart, picked it up full of groceries, tossed it like 2 feet. And he goes, don't you ever touch my wife. And he goes, oh, is that let's go outside. And my husband goes, let's go outside. And I'm like, no, no, no. And um, he goes, we get out there. The guy starts running, and my husband starts saying, well, you know what? My wife could have taken care of you, you pussy.
Yeah, no. Like, mm, you should be able to take care of each other, right? If I'm in a pickle or something happens to me, he's gonna get in there even if he gets hurt, and the other way around. That's how a couple should be. It
Right?
shouldn't be about you can't do this because I'm a man. Like, that's just stupid.
Right. So I agree with Sharoma's post here.
Yeah, very true.
Yammy's content is boring. She's trying to make Eli into Dana 2.0. She lost Dana, so she's after Eli now. That's what it's
Yep.
all about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care less about Eli. I don't follow all that shit.
She's still up to her
And
shenanigans.
here's the thing with Eli. People have to understand that he's like got a personality issue, and let him be. It's
So,
just pointless to make material out of him.
it's very stupid.
He puts his own foot in his mouth.
Yeah, you
Yes,
don't
You
have to
know.
do
he
anything.
does.
He does it
And
himself.
I can say without a doubt I don't agree with some of the things he says, but I'm not gonna start making content out of it
Right.
and try to
Going at
get
him for
money
no
for it.
reason. Going at him for no reason. That's what these
Mhm.
people
There
do.
you go. Going at anyone, period, for no reason, just to, it's stupid.
It is.
Very. It's childish.
That automatically you and
John, you're a little bit quiet over there.
Yeah, did your connection get lost or something? It sounds like faded. Your connection is down, John Hoffer. I think we lost them all together.
Yeah, I think so. He'll
John,
be back.
where are you?
Yeah, it's just like it's kind of a bandwagon hating on him but it's just like making one or two videos because you don't agree with what he says or just reacting, sure, absolutely. But
Right.
some of these people, and I'm not gonna name names, are completely fucking obsessed.
Oh, they
Every
are.
video he does, like this person
Can't
is
sleep. Just
literally
watch her.
counting. Is literally sitting there counting the times Eli says a certain person's name
Wow.
and how many minutes it's between. I
Jesus.
am not kidding. It's fucking. It's obsessive, and it's sad.
You
What time?
know what? I personally have had experiences with Eli, but that doesn't mean, and he's done things to me, but does that mean I have to do them back? Does it?
No,
I
no,
don't.
it doesn't.
No, it does. Do I like him? No, I don't. But doesn't mean I have to hurt him.
Right.
That's pointless.
Yeah,
That's pointless.
but here's the thing about that too. If he's done something to you, and I don't know exactly what, right? But if you then respond to him in a video and saying your thoughts and your feelings about it, that is your right as a YouTuber to do. But some of these people that are making videos about him, he has done nothing to.
He hasn't. He
Not
hasn't.
a
I agree,
single thing.
but
Good.
I agree with you. But here's the reason I wouldn't come back at him or do anything to him, because that just feeds him.
Yes,
That
agreed.
that feeds him, and then it throws him totally off the rails, and that doesn't help him, and it doesn't help me.
No.
So there's no point in doing that, and it just, you go on and live your life, and you don't have to bite back. You don't have to point out all his flaws. It's pointless. It's just making him worse, and that's not helping anybody.
What was I going to say? It's ironic because Yammy's BFS with a fake life coach while attacking Eli for being a fake coach. The whole thing's a mess. It really is, Jerome. It's a mess.
It's such low life bullshit.
It's stupid.
Posting private um voice notes,
Voice clips, yeah.
posting like and I guess that his girlfriend says whatever, right?
Right.
She has alcoholism and she
Right.
struggles with it.
Right.
Making content on that and then zooming in on her fucking crotch because she was wearing some shorts. Like, what is that to you? Why do you have this thing where you like attacking people with alcoholism and mental illnesses?
Yeah, the same thing. First it was Dane, and now it's Eli.
Mhm.
Who's it going to be next?
How's that going to help her? How is
Yes,
that going to help
exactly.
her?
Nothing.
You know what I
But
mean?
It's not going to help her at
but
all.
here's the
Because
thing.
it's like you don't shame an alcoholic. That doesn't work because their
No.
whole disease is built around shame.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
Mhm.
I grew up with alcoholic parents. I know how this game works.
Oh
If you
yeah.
shame them, it makes it worse.
Right.
And if you are just encouraging and supportive of their journey, that's different. You can do that without being an accessory. You know what I mean? You can do that without enabling them. Um,
Uh,
but how are they going to get sober? How are they going to do all that if you're shaming them and making it worse and making them feel worse about themselves? That's just my thought.
yeah, and I could not agree more. Like it's exactly as you say. And here's the most twisted thing about it all. This woman, I don't even want to mention by name. She tagged Dawn saying, "You can come to me. You have a safe space with me. We can have an interview and you can come over here and we'll be friends."
Okay, that doesn't make sense. You don't turn
Uh-huh.
around and shame the woman and then want
Exactly.
an
Use it for content.
interview. That tells me you want to use her.
Yeah,
You
use it for
want to
Yes.
content.
make her content.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that is not cool. That's gonna
No, it's sick.
But what a
It is
shitty
so
friend.
sick.
You know,
Yep.
pretending to be somebody's friend to use them for
And,
content.
and it's like, so she doesn't want to talk to the people that bashes her boyfriend, and now you're gonna go after her because of it. I wouldn't want to talk to somebody bashing my boyfriend either. Like,
well, isn't that what they call buddy trolling?
yes.
Yeah, buddy
She
trolling.
wants to get, yeah, I mean,
Buddy trolling.
weird.
But I think the people that
It's
attack people like this, I think they hate their life personally. The only way they can survive is by going after somebody else. That's how they're living their life. You know, they attack others because they're unhappy with their life.
yeah, definitely. I think I heard it yesterday in a video. The reason why somebody is hating on you, talking shit on you, is one, because they want to be you,
Right,
two,
right.
because they're jealous of you, or three,
hmm
because they hate their own life.
That's all three with that person. All three of those. What do
Definitely.
you think, Ginger? Ginger,
Yeah,
you've been in
yes,
this YouTube thing a
definitely.
long time. Do you got any ideas why they do it? Anything different or the same?
It's usually okay. It goes to the schoolyard, tear down somebody else, and make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. It's like we got to tear somebody down to feel better about ourselves. Well, then you need to work on yourself.
Ah, bingo. I like that one. Good one. That's good.
And Shiroma says the elephant in the room, no pun intended, is that Tammy suffers from food addiction herself, but then mocks Dawn for her issue with alcoholism. And yes, exactly.
That's a good
Like,
example. Thanks,
we're
Jeremy.
all addicted to something. If it's cigarettes, food, sex,
Coffee, sex.
alcohol, coffee, video games, attention, love, we're all addicted to something.
Yep.
So we really don't have. You can't mock people for a mental illness, like and then monetize yourself while.
Yeah, profiting from it. That's the part that's sick.
Yeah, that's
Profiting.
the thing that's the most sick. You're
Profiting off somebody
monetizing
else's
your
misery.
high school bully.
Profiting off somebody else's misery.
Yep.
I like Isla's comment here. I
Oh
want you to
yeah,
everyone thrive.
that's
Make money.
that's blood money there.
Yeah, that's blood money. It's like robbing somebody,
Eh,
a blind man from a grocery store.
Yep. But in the end of the day, none of us are the people that would do that. So we can go to bed looking ourselves in the mirror before we go to bed, knowing that we don't do that.
Yeah, but they thrive
Oh
once
my
they go to
God.
bed.
I had somebody like you would say, I don't know, troll. She wasn't really trolling. She was just harassing the shit out of me. I just ignored her. And it was like, how do you sleep at night, Ginger? How do you sleep at night? And my only response was with a comfy bed and lots of pillows.
Oh, me, it's maybe a bowl of ice cream and some pillows in a movie.
I would say naked with my ass out so you can kiss it.
All right,
Like
I'm waiting.
I
God,
I
that's out.
literally I sleep good at night when I can sleep because I have sleeping issues.
I think we all
Because
do.
I don't do any of this shit.
Right.
I'm not a bully.
I remember when I used to get in all this drama when I was in the group with all these hate people. You know what the groups are, right, Ginger? The Facebook groups, they call them
Oh my,
hate groups.
oh
That's when
God.
it's the worst. They all
Yes.
gang up and they send you. You get a ding, 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 ding every 5 minutes. Ding, ding. You'll be taking a piss or a shower and the thing's dinging. You'll be woken up in the morning with the ding. You go to bed with the ding, and it's all about this person did that. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Let's make a video. It was crazy.
Oh yes. I mean, group chats and discords are the devil, folks.
Yes,
That's
they
what
are.
I
Stay
say.
out of Discord and in the group
It's like
chats. Yep.
it always depends on who you're in it with. I'll give it that much. But more than not, out here, you end up with a 90% like of just people with issues. You know what I mean? And then
Mhm.
you absorb that because you feel sorry. I mean, you could be a person that feels sorry for them. You know what I mean? You feel like, oh, my friend's being attacked, or somebody's attacking my friend, and you don't even think of what your friend's doing sometimes, because you're blinded by that. You're in the
Focus.
thick of
Yeah.
it. So you're
Focus.
absorbing all this. And yeah, and then you end up just going, yeah, what a bitch, like
Yep.
it's best just keep your numbers low. If you are in a group chat, keep it below like 3 or 4 people,
Because
you know.
what do they do,
Then
Ginger?
you don't
Mhm.
get like 10,
What do they do in the group chat if you
they
leave? What do they do, Ginger?
you're right. Usually you're targeted. You're targeted.
Once you leave
I
the
mean,
group, what
I've done
happens?
that.
When you leave the group, they're gonna put
Oh,
you back.
they all come at you.
Yeah.
You're public enemy number one,
Yeah.
and that's what they do. And then they come out and make content off of it.
Yep.
And I've had that.
Me
I've
too.
had that happen. It's like I don't get down with where the direction
Those.
you're going in.
Yeah.
I can't support being hurtful to a person, so I'm just going to extricate myself from the situation. Hope y'all, nothing against anybody.
Right.
Boom. The next thing you know, people want to leave the chat right and left, but you'll get somebody out there, that gets pissed because you left, and then they're on you quicker than shit on a snake.
Yep.
Mhm. And it's for me. I live my life like I will treat you as you treat me. I'm a very honest woman. I will always be honest with my feelings and what I think. There's different ways of saying something. You can be brutal or you can be nice about it. Sure. I have my moments like everybody else, but I try to live my life treating you like you treat me. If you treat me well, I'll treat you just as good. But if you treat me bad, then I'm going to give that right back to you also.
Conjure Queen says, what group? I think you know what group it was, Conjure Queen, that one long time ago where Tammy, J-Rum, we were all in the same group. JT was in there, GLM, Jules was in there. Do you remember that group, Queen? A long time ago? It was like a year and a half ago or a year and a couple of months or whatever it was. It's over a year ago. It was that group. My God, everybody starts crying on the phone. They do this thing called the group phone call. That's even worse. Everybody gets on the
Oh,
phone call. They start calling, yelling at each other. You did this. I'm never going to forgive you. I'm never talking to you again. I mean, it was some crazy shit in those damn groups.
I
Oh
can
my
tell.
God. You know, when I was in the group chat I was in, it was always me like, oh, you don't need to go there. You know, like they'd be like, I want all the information on this bitch.
Yep.
I want the background. I want this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, that's not what we do. That's not how you react. That's that's not, no. This is what you're gonna do. You are going to go out there and you're going to tell the truth. And you are going to say things from your perspective in a respectful way.
Right.
You do not have to get dirty. You do not. I mean, I'd say stuff like, you roll around with pigs, you get dirty. You know,
Like
you sleep,
That's very true.
you lie with
300
dogs, you
pounds.
get fleas. You know,
Please.
I mean, yeah. And I'm like, you lie with dogs, you get fleas. So no, that's not the direction you should take this in. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Hmm.
that's just me. It's like, I'd be the one to set my foot down and say, oh, nope, nope. You don't get dirty. You don't play dirty. You get dirty if you play dirty. And I will have nothing to do with that. My boundaries are my boundaries. And if you're going to do that, I don't need to be a part of this. And, a lot of people were like, yeah, Ginger's right. That's wrong. You don't do that to people.
Right.
Then the leader of the group would get pissed off.
Oh,
You got a
yeah.
problem with that? And I'm like, yeah, you got a problem with me being having a conscience? Yeah, then fine. I'll leave. I left that group 3 or 4 times and they kept begging me back in.
Really?
Finally, towards the end, it was, yeah, everybody was like, no, we can't deal with this craziness. Everybody said, forget it. Let's disband, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
I
get
was in a
involved in
couple
it.
of them with Sarah. My God, those are even worse. With the plotting that goes behind the scenes. Oh my Lord. They'll plan out
Hmm.
what's going to happen to 10 different people in 6 months. This one, I'm going to get this one to do that, and that one's going to do this, and she'll turn on him. I mean, it's just it's mind blowing what they talk about.
Well, yeah, but it's like usually you always have one voice of sanity and one voice that is being like Ginger said, like, no, let's just breathe and calm down and assess the situation and see what's the most mature way of going about it without having a shitstorm. But in that certain group, they have none of it because they turn on each other in 2 seconds because somebody told the truth.
Do you
Well,
remember?
luckily,
I've
Yeah.
like literally watched it with my own eyes.
luckily for me, in my group, there was at least 3 of us like that. There was probably 9 of us, and 3 of us were like, no, you know what I mean? So when you have the odds are that, I think it's going to depend on the personalities in the group chat. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And if people have boundaries,
Right.
right? And if you have decent morals and integrity and boundaries and you stick to it no matter what, and there was 3 of us like that, then uh, crap is not going to happen. And they're going, but we're being accused of things we didn't do. So it's up to the burden of proof for them to actually prove it, you know? And the proof never came out because it didn't exist. So
That's usually how it
that's how you
works.
got to
I would
handle
like
those
to hear
things.
yours, Natasha. When you were in that group, you were in the group
It's
too,
like,
right? That one with
Yeah,
the one I left you went into. I think.
the first thing I did was mute it.
What kind of stuff did you see in there?
I'm just a bunch of, it's like, these are grown ass men and women, but it's like a fucking high school.
High school.
Somebody
Okay.
doesn't agree with what A did to B or what B did to C, and then D comes in and says something, and then E starts screaming in a fucking voice note, and then A comes back and say, "Don't scream at me like I'm a fucking child." And I'm over
Really?
here like, yeah, I'm just
Don't
gonna.
scream at me like I'm a child. How's that?
Yeah, pretty much exactly that. And
Oh my
it's
God.
like,
Bang the desk.
Exactly.
Don't scream at me like I'm a child. Bang that
and
desk.
then like leaving the chat, and then people are like all up about it, like, oh, this person left, like, why did this person leave, and
Yeah,
somebody's
they
throwing a
leave.
tantrum, and
Yep. What'd you do to piss
then
her
we
off?
have
Why did she leave?
they have some pervert fucking showing all kinds of sexual memes and shit, and it's just like,
Really?
Oh yes.
Oh,
You always got to have one of those.
yeah.
mhm.
Well, that's what happened with Dana. I never took those pictures out. Those were sent to me by the other people in the group. I just altered them. But everybody says, "Oh, you
Mhm.
used revenge porn." It wasn't my porn to begin with. It was somebody. She dissed herself on a live stream, and all those guys got the content and sent it to me. So they make it sound like I did it, but it never came from me. So I want to get the record straight on
it
that.
Yeah, they made it sound like it was you. All
No,
like
all I did is alter the
none
picture.
of them have
The content didn't come from me.
the balls, even though they talk so much of fucking run up or shut up, but you don't
Yeah,
have the balls enough. But you don't have the balls enough to tell me that you leaked somebody's nudes to somebody.
right.
Like, okay,
They leaked them. They gave them to me. I just altered them with my
yep,
Photoshop.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, nut up or shut up, and he's all so fucking big and bad, but then you leak people's nudes, and then you have your fucking wife. There's like literal videos of, and this still fucking upsets me for her. His fucking wife is gonna suck somebody else off in front of him, like,
I know.
and
Oh
then you
God.
sit up on your fucking high horse thinking that you're hot shit. Like, no,
So
just no.
Damn.
did you
That's
see
some
this?
dirty shit.
You guys see that? Did you see that sock account here? It's called Hammy Go Ham. I want some ham sandwiches. Now I'm getting hungry. And with a name like Home Slice, we got Hammy Ham and Home Slice. We get some bread. We got a goddamn big sandwich.
I
going.
love that. Nobody wants to pay attention to that.
Yeah. But the way it's going now, it's just a worn out shit show of Eli.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I know Ginger's had her run-ins with Eli, but I don't see her going and attacking him.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
exactly what she said earlier.
Yeah.
Like, there's no need for it.
He does it himself. He has enough problems with him and his lady himself, you know, getting along online, let alone everybody else coming at him. That must be a
I don't see
full-time
the
job.
I don't see the point. There's no point in it because okay, I what would that serve? He would just get upset and he would go live about me for 2 weeks. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it would be pointless. So I mean, and then here's what would happen. I'd get flooded and inundated by a bunch of anti-Eli people.
Right.
Then they would come into your
Oh, I
streams
know.
thinking that you're gonna talk about him and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
They're going to call you, oh, you're white knighting
Exactly,
for
and I
Eli.
don't-
You're white knighting for Eli. What's wrong with you? It's like another case with Eli.
Oh, I would never white knight for him, but
I mean, Sarah used to do all the
like I said, he does it good enough.
Yeah.
He does enough
yeah.
when he opens his mouth.
Oh, Sarah
He
used to do it for
literally
years.
has he literally has that foot in his mouth 24/7.
Sarah used to do Eli content. You know, I was with the groups with her at that time, but she doesn't do it anymore. And then I think, you know, the whole thing with Yami taking it over, it got weird. It's like, you know, she used to kind of stole Sarah's little pot there. And that's why they're mad at each other, I think. I could be wrong.
Oh my God. Look at that. I'm going to get you, Bubbles.
Oh,
You'll
I
never
know.
get your
I know. Yeah.
That's what they did to me. Like,
I'm going to do this. I'm going to get you, Bubbles. You'll never get a visa. Goddamn bad thing I do before I die.
It's so funny. Bitch was like, I'm gonna call the cops in Switzerland. Bitch.
I don't even
First
live
of
in
all-
Switzerland.
First of all, get the fucking country right. Second of all, please, I beg you, do it on live, and I will come in there and talk. literally, I would want to see you sit there for 4 hours in a fucking phone call trying to get them to talk to you, and then when you start talking, you're not even speaking Swedish. They're gonna hang up on you. They don't have your. They
Oh my
don't
God.
have time for your fucking bullshit.
Oh my
nobody.
God. She sounds like, "Ooh, I'm going to get you, my pretty, and your little dog Toto, too."
Yes, exactly.
You goddamn snow bunny. Snow bunny
I
in
I still,
Switzerland.
yeah, I in that clip is like the best thing ever because she's like, she says my name and Natasha, like not half of fucking YouTube
Natasha.
already
It's
knows my fucking
N-A
name.
hyphen. Yeah, N-A hyphen Natasha. So,
Yeah, and then
Natasha.
and then she calls me Snow Bunny and is like, did you just compliment me? Because in any place, on any place of this planet, calling somebody a Snow Bunny
It's good.
is a good thing. It's a compliment.
The snow bunny is a.
Snow bunnies are hot.
I know.
Exactly. And then she tells me to go play in the snow when it's summer. Like I promise you, Tammy, I will go play in the snow, but you have to wait a few months.
What is a snow bunny? Let's go see. I'm gonna Google it. See what comes up. The official word. Okay,
did
a
take
snow
it as a
bunny is a
compliment.
white girl who's known to go for black guys. I don't think that's right. That's Urban Dictionary. That's not right.
That's not
I've never heard
Urban
of that
Dictionary
one.
Snow Bunny, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not white
Okay.
also.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's the correct one. Kiora. June 19th, 2020. A snow bunny in general is a hot girl, woman that hangs out in the mountains at ski resorts, especially. They can be people you meet on vacation. And if it's from the Bro Club.
I'll go play in the snow, I promise you. I promise you I'll play in the snow here in a few months.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'll even bring my daughter.
Yeah, but only your man can get the sloped rope.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, where were we here?
Yeah, exactly. Home slices. That's exactly how it is. It's like fucking the daddy paid for a fucking cabin. It's like the rich bitch daughter. Yeah, no, I'll pay for my own shit.
But getting back to that, it's like, you know, they're trying to attack you. That's the only thing they can come up with is a snow bunny. That's just like weak.
They have nothing. The only thing they have on me is that I have mental health issues, and I am the first to tell people that I have mental health issues. There's a reason why I have mental health issues, and I will not go into that.
Right.
I don't feel ashamed about my mental health issues.
A lot of people do. As they say, like 90% of the people in America now, ever since COVID, they don't have enough doctors to treat everybody. We need about 1 million more healthcare workers. To be honest.
That's the only thing they have on me. That's the only thing they have on me that's the actual truth. Then we have some people coming up with a bunch of other things. Like my fiance is fake. Like
I know. I've heard that from that GLM person. GLM says her and her fake fiance.
I mean, it's just that is just pure. Jealousy. She's just jealous. There's nothing but jealousy coming out of that woman from every pore. Like, there's so much jealousy from so many people.
Yeah, but the whole YouTube community's kind of shifted. It's a big shift. It's not what it was, you know, a year or two ago. It's really weird now.
I wasn't really around. Right. No, I wasn't.
Well, I'm thinking it's pretty different from when you were around, though. Does it seem different to you since you came in the scene?
Oh God, since I left, everything went to fucking shit. I don't say it's because of me, but because of A, B, or C. Most communities went to shit.
How's it going for you, Ginger? You've seen a lot of shit shows going on. Ginger.
Well, you know, I may observe them.
Yeah. You don't have to.
I may observe them, and once in a while, I don't like make content off it or
Yeah,
anything, but I'll slip in a chat here or there and make a snarky comment here or there and leave.
right.
Boom.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. No one is ever live when I
Of
log
course,
in, though.
I didn't realize that was trolling.
That is trolling, yeah.
When do you do your streams, Ginger? Usually on a Saturday, I think. Last one was. Like Conjure Queen wants to know when we're all live.
Yeah, I'll
No,
probably do one this week, and then I'll.
Queen JT was here earlier, and
Yeah, he did.
he's done a few videos the last few days, like a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think he has been busy with
She likes
his
she likes
life
to
and
she
stuff.
likes to catch a live. Isla likes catching the lives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nobody goes live anymore. You're right, Isla. You got to go live,
Mhm.
Isla, so we can all come. Send us all an invite.
Oh, he's called something else though.
Yeah, it's a professional
let me grab
eyebrow,
his
gazer or something.
let me grab his
Put it in the chink. Yeah, put it in the
yeah.
chat.
Is it professional eyebrow glazer or
Yeah,
something? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
See, Isla can't even find JT's channel. You've been out of the loop, girl. Where you been, Isla? Where you
dude,
been,
I need to
Isla?
make.
She's been living life.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make like a account that's what was it? Don't get it in my eye this time.
Yeah. Don't miss. Don't squirt. I don't know, something.
Or it burns. It
Wear
burns.
sunglasses.
It's like it burns in my eye.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. We got two people linking it there. Okay, got
I
Jonathan.
am super fast.
Yep.
I'm a fast.
I was gonna do it, but I don't
woman.
need to because I know you're here. I don't
Yeah.
have to do any work. It's like I don't have to do shit. Bubbles is here. She's at the computer.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been really quiet though. I mean, as far as streaming, I don't go on at all. I mean, I go on every couple of weeks now. I used to go on, 2 times a week, but I haven't done it.
Yeah, I mean, you're so busy that you don't really have the time to.
Right. Always working.
Working or walking or your car or trying to rest.
Virginia says, Natasha, you're fast. That's why I didn't do it. I
am
don't want.
very
I
fast.
didn't want to get shown up, so I just stayed out of that whole thing. I know better.
I'm not trying to show
I know.
off how fast I am.
You're quick.
I'm just so used to it that I do it so super fast.
Yeah, I could do probably faster on my phone than the computer. It takes forever to look in here. I used to be the other way around. I got lazy with the phone. How many people get lazy with the phone now? They don't go on the computer as much. Anybody? You're a computer person, so I shouldn't be asking
It's
you. But
easier. Everything is easier on a PC.
what do you think, Ginger? What do you do? Computer or the phone?
I do both.
Yeah.
I run my lives with the laptop, but I always have my phone beside me,
Uh-huh.
so I can mod or unmod or
Yeah. It's good to have both.
You, Ginger, is always live, and he grinds my gears. You're always live when my fiance is off work, so I'm trying to spend time with him, and then you're live, and I'm over here really.
No, you can sneak out
really
from it once in a while. You can sneak out. You just can't hear, right?
But he works so much that we don't get a lot of time. Like at night, sometimes we get 2 or 3 hours. He's 7 hours behind.
Yeah. So what's your days off? His day, or where he works? So what's his 2?
Thursdays and Fridays.
That's the days you can't go, right?
And then he gets off early on the weekend.
You know what we need, you girls here, you gals. We need somebody to do lives every day so we all can pop in. I know Ginger
That would
does.
be nice.
If Ginger got anybody we could all go to. We need somebody to start a new community. Somebody that's gonna do a lot of lives.
That would be nice.
Yeah. We'll get Isla to do it.
Cutting out.
You're cutting out? You see, Isla likes that idea. Isla says that would be fun. That's what Isla's looking for. A place to go where all the lives are. Every night somebody does live at 8 or 9 o'clock or whatever time it would be. But we all could be there at the same time. It's hard doing the schedules. Oh, Isla says, Isla says, I don't want some of these people all on my shit. LOL. She won't do it. Okay, we got to rule out
I
Isla.
mean, I couldn't
I know
agree
what she's
more.
saying. I know what she's saying, though. I agree. Isla wants to stay neutral in this.
So here
you
is
mean?
a question for everybody in on panel and everybody in chat. Define loyalty. Please define loyalty for me. What is loyalty to you?
Okay, Ginger, you go first. I'll go second. Ginger.
Did she die on us?
Did she die? Ginger. I guess I'll go if she can't go. Well, I'll
I
start.
think she can.
I'll start with
Yes.
one of the answers.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing is when you find a good friend on YouTube and you like the person. You want to be loyal to them if you are really working out as good friends, and you don't want to like share things behind the scenes with other people that they give you the trust in private. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's loyalty.
Yep. I say that you're not going to go around. Say if you told me you're going to get married tomorrow, you had a fight with your boyfriend or whatever. I'm not going to go tell Virginia you got to fight with your boyfriend. It'd be disrespectful.
Yeah, and the same thing about her saying stuff to you. You don't want to
Yeah.
tell me. You know,
Right.
It's about, for me, it's one, keeping people's secrets. If they tell you, please don't tell this to
Right.
anyone. I'm just telling
It's
you.
like for
Nobody
me,
else
you better
needs to
make sure
hear.
you tell me because I always forget. I'm pretty good at it.
Exactly. So I can tell you shit, but you'll just forget it. So it's no problem there
Yeah.
because you're so fucking bad at listening.
I am.
But for me, loyalty is if I fuck up, if I say something that is just out of the fucking ordinary and so fucking stupid, I expect you to be like, Natasha, what did you just say? Did you actually mean what you just said? And you have a normal and adult conversation with me about what I said or what I did. I want you to call me out on my shit. Have my back when I'm right about something. If I'm wrong, then don't have my back. But if I'm right about something, I want you to, you don't have to be outly have my back, but I want you to be like, yeah, you're right. But
Okay.
loyalty doesn't mean that I need you to start talking shit on somebody that has talked shit on me. That is not loyalty.
No, that makes it
Loyalty,
worse.
yeah, loyalty is also letting people have their opinions even if you don't agree with them, and you don't uh English. Hold on, give me a second. You don't bash them for their
Bash.
uh yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
don't
call
bash
it
them
we
for
call it
their stuff
bashing or
even if
dragging,
you
right?
don't
Right?
agree.
Bashing or dragging, Ginger. Is that we call it dragging?
Yeah,
Yep.
dragging.
Dragging, yeah. So what's
It's a
Ginger's take?
yeah.
What's your take, Ginger?
Okay. Well. Okay. And that's happened. I agree mostly with Natasha on this, because I've had it happen. You know what I mean? I'm the first. Here's how I handle it. If my friend does something screwed up, right? I don't publicly call him out on it normally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I might message him and say, "Hey, man, that was kind of fucked up," you know. Um, because there's a better way to. There's always a way to handle things.
Instead of going
And
public. I gotcha.
yeah, the first step is if your friend does something repeatedly. Let's say, like you call them out privately. Then if they do it again, you can do it respectfully, out loud. You know. Um, After that, then it's like such a pie hole.
Yeah.
And then it's
At
like
a point you
I'll
just
crack
have
it.
to, yeah.
I'll make a joke, like such a pie hole. You're getting in it. Um, but the first step is always talk to your friend privately.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yes.
embarrass them. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
humiliate them. That should be handled in a respectful way, right? And to do it publicly could cause problems, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
But if you do it privately and say, "Hey, man, You're way over. Yeah. Usually, if you talk about it in a mature, you know, manner like that, and respectful to your friend, usually they'll be like, oh God, that was kind of messed up. You know what I
Right.
mean? It gives them time to calm down. Otherwise, you're going to escalate the situation, right? And for them, and make it more embarrassing.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is embarrass or humiliate someone that you're loyal to, that you're friends with, right? That's just,
Mm-hmm.
but if they're not willing to listen, sometimes, and it keeps happening, sometimes you got to step back and be like, I can't condone what you're doing, you know? And sometimes they'll think about it. If they don't, you know, you did everything you could to help them. Because, if you care about someone, you're going to help them. You're not going to let them do something stupid. You know, that's
Hmm.
just how I feel.
Yeah,
But
yeah, absolutely.
you don't need to jump on a hate train. Best thing is to hear them out. You know,
Yeah.
hear them out, and that's just how you do it. Trust me, I'm neutral in a lot of places, and
And
there's a lot of people I'm friends with or that I like that fight each other out here. But
They do.
yeah, I I'm cool with a lot of people that go at each other. You know, but I I don't get involved in it. And I say that. I was like, man, I like you both. I ain't getting involved in this shit, you know?
Right.
Mm-mm.
Like the whole Eli thing, I'm staying out of that. It's like I don't want to
yeah, it's
even get in that shit.
and one thing also, like, if I have a falling out with somebody, it doesn't have to be a bad falling out. If I have a falling out with somebody that I once loved and once cared for a lot, I will keep whatever said between us completely private until they decide to fuck me over. Then all fucking bets are off.
Yeah, it's good
But
to try to work out. Yeah.
conversations there have been private. You've told me A, B, or C, maybe secrets, maybe super personal shit. They won't ever get out if me and whoever can go separate ways and not talk about each other. But like I said before, I will treat you as you treat me. If you keep your mouth shut about me, I will act like you never said anything to me ever.
That's good.
But if you fuck me
Bingo. I'm
over,
like that too.
I will fuck you over more.
I used to be that way a year ago. I'll tell you, I was. I had my fallout with Danny a long time ago. My lord, it was like an all-out war. I'm just burned out on that shit.
Yo,
I, you know, I just don't have it. I could say I don't have it in me. You know what I mean? No matter what, somebody tells me something, it's locked. You know what I mean? I don't care what
hmm
later. It, it's put away. It's filed away. And I don't care where the friendship ends.
hmm
I'm not using it. I'm not using it for ammo or anything. Nope. I just walk away. It's I drop the mic, walk away.
I mean,
I mean that,
yeah, the people
and
on this platform, they go the extra mile, and they would never do this to their real friends in life. All the stuff
if
they
they
do, the
had some real
doxing
friends
and
in life,
calling the cops and all that. They would never do that to a real friend if they had one. They say they fell out, but on YouTube, it's all or nothing. They just go for it all.
it it's one thing if it's like, oh, there's a little shit talk, like, oh, she did me wrong, or she fucked me over, or she's a fucking bitch, she's a fucking slut. Sure, I've been called all of those words and some more. But the thing is, when you start showing my conversations and you try to intimidate me to make me quiet,
Right?
now we have a problem.
That's called like extortion, like Yami did with you with
It's
GLM.
That's
emotional
exactly what I'm. That's
blackmail.
exactly
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Emotional blackmail.
And I said this before, and I say it again. I would have kept my mouth completely shut, but she started her shit even before we had our falling out.
Wow.
And just because I had a stream with somebody talking about I didn't even talk about my situation with her, even though she had talked about me the night before and talked about the whole situation and put my name in there.
Well, I saw how that went down. That's so
Then
good.
now she has a fucking freak out in private chat, and I'm like, all right, if that's what you want to do, and now you're gonna make an exposed video. Who is Bubbles? Like,
I know.
sure.
It was horrible. I've seen
And
the
I
one.
still to this day have not shown anything that she said in private. The
I know.
only thing
I
I
don't
have
even have
done,
anything. I've asked you, and you never gave it to me.
anything that I have done, and I did this because I thought it was the right thing to do, was to Dana to show what a piece of shit Tammy was behind the scene towards her.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I've ever shown.
Yeah, you confirmed a lot of stuff we were guessing.
Yeah, I mean, sure
Who
that,
calls the
but
cops on somebody in the park? I should have known better.
it's
Who did it?
most of the time it's just I walk away and I never even speak about the person again. If they have hurt me really bad, I usually don't even speak about them. Like, I don't want their name brought up. I don't want to talk about them. They're non-existent to me. It's like I never met them even.
Right.
But
But the
because
best.
this whole YouTube drama bullshit, it just makes everything so much worse.
I'm going to say the best thing you can do if you have a falling out or something's going wrong, maybe try to work it out or just take a break. Like Ginger says, take a break. Don't talk about it, and just kick back for a while. Right, Ginger?
Yep. Yep. I've done it. Sometimes you just need that space.
Space. That's it. Space.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get your space. I agree with that.
And I mean, like even with friends, sometimes you just like I speak to Will on a daily basis. We speak all day, every day, right? I tell him a lot of things that I would not probably tell a lot of people. But if I am in a very bad mood, like I'm in so much pain that day that I just can't, I'm miserable. I'm a fucking bitch today, and I don't want that to bleed over to my conversation with him, because sometimes he frustrates the living fuck out of me. Then I will tell him, today I'm gonna be kind of quiet because A, B, or C.
A, B,
Because
or
sometimes
C.
you just need your even the space from friends.
Right. I agree.
I mean, like, and that has nothing to do with like the friendship at all, and just me not wanting my bad mood because of pain to bleed over to the relationship.
Welcome to the chat, Eternity Eternal.
Eternity, eternal, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a cool name.
I know. I was just
Very.
looking at the double E. The double E, Eternity Eternal. It's almost Peter Pecker Piper. I almost couldn't say it. It almost got me.
But
You
that's
sound
a
tired.
good way of handling it, Natasha, because
Mhm.
then you have time to process your own feelings, process your own thoughts without someone intruding in those feelings and
Yep.
thoughts. Yep.
Mhm. And because like in the end of the day, the worst thing I could do is maybe say something that I don't mean, or be bitchy and make somebody else's day worse because of my bad day, because that's not what I ever want to do to another person, especially not a friend of mine.
Right. I mean,
Because
somebody that,
yes, I have like spine issues, and I also have bad endometriosis, which means that sometimes I'm in so much pain that it's hard to even move around. So
yeah,
yes, it
I
does
understand that
affect my
pain.
mood.
I've been through that. My back is getting better. It's both you girls out there. I've had my back problems.
Oh, I thought you meant you had endometritis.
No.
Oh yeah, good luck with
I was
that.
going to say, you got
No.
that, and that means I got a prostate then.
Yeah. No. I didn't mean that. I just had my little injury I had, 3
Yeah,
weeks
now you
ago,
hurt
but
yourself really bad,
it's getting better.
which is good.
Yeah. I still haven't tried the burn
Before I
free
had to
spray.
like fucking beat you with a stick for you to go get some pain medication.
Yeah.
I think I was like on his ass for like 3 days. Like, please go get some medication. Please
Yeah.
go get some
All he
medication.
gave me is
Please go get
ibuprofen. I
some
mean,
medication.
all it did was it took some of the pain away, but all he does is get constipated from all those pills. I'd rather not take all
I
those
mean,
pills.
it can get you a little bit
Oh,
problem, but at least sometimes it takes the edge
yeah.
off, so you're not as miserable.
Right. You're be a miserable person today. I'm gonna wake up on the wrong side of the bed and kill you all. I'm gonna bang
Oh,
you
I
great.
guys.
mean,
Oh, great. You know what? Somebody's going to fire up a live about
Yeah.
Will's constipation.
Yep. Oh, I forgot. I shouldn't have said that, huh? I should know better. Nobody will do it though. It's been pretty quiet. They got more stuff to worry about. Is fucking Eli, you know.
yep. But I mean, those weren't the ibuprofen. Weren't those the medication you got from your doctor?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It was I don't even know what they were, but it says generic for Advil. Take one tablet 3 times a day. I think maybe it says needed for back and hip pain. And it's just ibuprofen, 600 milligram. It's a horse pill.
Maybe you will now learn to sometimes listen to me when I say you need to
Right. I don't listen to
calm
anybody.
down a little
All
bit.
you,
You need
everybody knows
to-
I don't listen. I'm the worst.
Yes.
I don't listen to anybody. So I find out the hard
Sometimes
way.
I kind of want to reach through the
Phone.
computer and just choke you a little bit until you listen, because you say to me every time, you were right, I should have listened. Yeah, you should
Yeah,
have.
well, us men are all like that way. We don't like to listen.
Yes, you are. And
You even
and
told me your
it-
fiance does it too. Virginia says.
I will sit there and
Yeah,
I will sit
Virginia
there
says
and
the
talk.
same. Will doesn't listen. See,
Yeah.
I
And like
try.
my fiance does the exact same thing. He will literally zone out, and I will stop talking, and I will be like, "You're not listening to me, huh?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I am listening." And I'm like, "Okay, so what was I saying?" And he's like, yeah, okay."
Yeah, I've had women tell me they'll be telling me something, and it's happened a few times. I just told you what I fucking said. Weren't you listening? I've heard that phrase a bunch of times, so I know.
I wanted to hit you when I said something, and
Yeah.
it was fucking
You're not
important
the
too,
only
and you
one.
weren't listening.
Yeah, my mind's a problem.
Poor Will.
My mind.
Yes.
You know
I
what?
listen
You have some timers.
What
It's
is
not
that?
quite Alzheimer's.
No, the issue that he
Sometimers.
has, yeah, sometimes. But the issue he has is he does 50 things at the same time, so he doesn't have the time to actually read what is said.
Oh yeah, you're
ADHD.
right.
That's the problem.
I have to go back and fix them all. Almost every one I type.
ADHD brain.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Oh, I admit
It's
it
just,
though. I admit it. At least I can admit it.
oh yeah, and you do. And it's like,
I'm not saying
I'm
no. I didn't
trying
say
to,
that. I don't argue the point.
I
I
try
know.
to be like, you need to just calm down, do one thing at a time, rest, sleep. You don't need to work 24/7.
Right.
You will survive, I promise.
I will survive. Virginia says he's ADHD like me.
And me, I also have, well, it's more ADD now, I think, because ADHD is usually for the younger generation,
Right.
and it usually turns into ADD. But it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, here's one here from Home Slice. I like his comment here. We're all lucky to be alive, and I agree with that. You know, a lot of people don't even make it past 30 years old. We're looking at today's times. So if you made it past 30 years old, you're doing good. That's the way I look at it. Any age past 30. A lot of people don't make it that far. They die.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it's just like stress and depressions and like stress. That's
And
the
life's
number one
not as
right
easy
there.
as it used to be. Life used to be a lot easier. I used to make more money when I was younger. It's hard enough. It's hard, though, with ADHD mind. Some people don't get that. People always tell me to slow down. Oh, I hear that slow down thing all the time. They always say, you got to slow. I get customers saying, everybody. I'm like, they call me at work I'm like a bull in a china shop. Because I'll be
Yes,
like,
yes, you are. That's the best.
yeah.
That's the best thing I've ever heard all day. That's exactly you.
A
You
bull in
want
a
to do.
china shop.
You just want to do everything at once. You want to
Yes,
be in
yes.
10 places at once and
Yep,
have everything done right away,
yep. And it doesn't happen.
even if
Or
you
if you
hurt yourself.
or if you're like me, you start 10 projects and like finish 2 if you're lucky.
That's what I do. I have
That's what
10
I do
projects
too.
going. They're all laying around. I got some of these things laying around I made and a bunch of other stuff. I don't finish them. I got that car I don't even worked on it in the last 2 weeks. I started
You
it, stopped
and
working on it.
you hurt you hurt your finger. You
Yeah.
sliced your finger up because you were just doing 50 million things at the
Right,
same time.
right. Yeah. I did it again yesterday.
I mean, that's what I do because I'm trying to do like a lot of things at the same time, or I'm trying to talk at the same time or something. That has happened many times where I'm like I slice out my finger.
Do any of you do this? Do you like do things almost OCD sometimes? Like, I'm gonna clean my wall, but first I gotta clean my ceiling, and then I gotta clean my wall, and then my baseboards.
Yes,
Oh,
I do
and
it
then
at
the
work all the
floor.
Yep.
time. All the time at
Mhm.
work.
Yep.
Like
I'll
you,
be doing this one thing. Like I gotta ship this box out, and then the phone will ring. I'll do something totally different. Then I forget to ship it. you know, it's
or
just
I
like,
gotta do this first, or you'll be in the middle of something. Oh, I better do this before I finish this.
yep, yep.
Yeah,
I get that
you're
all
gonna
the
do
time.
something that literally takes less than 5 minutes to do, but you're doing stuff, and now like 9, 10 hours later, you're still not done that thing because you need to do all of these things before.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Or you,
Hmm.
or you forget the original thing you were doing to begin with.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that one too. And then you
Because
lay in bed and you're just about to fall asleep, and you're like, "Fuck, that's what
and
I
then you
was
get
gonna
up and
do."
do it,
Yep.
or you get up and do it because you're like,
Hmm.
what the? Oh man, if I don't, I won't remember tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep, yep. Yeah, Virginia, you can post a link in the chat if you want to your playlist. Yeah, I hear Natasha. You're gonna make me sleep, Natasha. What time is it over there, Natasha?
It is 12:11 a.m.
Okay, that's almost the time I go to bed. I usually go to bed right around then.
I mean, my fiance hasn't even come home yet.
No? Oh, you got a whole.
No,
That's right. He gets home at
he's
4 our time or something.
no, it's 5 for him,
Five.
and he's just about to get off. They're probably just like doing the last few things.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, dopamine. They need to make a drug that makes dopamine without drugs. Like a natural dopamine release without all these
Oh,
fillers.
it's called melatonin.
Yeah, that's what you take. That, Natasha, the melatonin.
I take melatonin on a daily basis.
Yeah. Does that help?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Does it help you, Ginger?
Mm.
I don't take it.
No. I've taken it.
I have
It didn't work.
I have a couple kids that take it though.
Right. Does it work for them?
Uh,
Otherwise they're up constantly.
Usually people with ADHD don't create enough melatonin.
Hmm. Maybe I took the wrong kind. Okay,
Dang, and I got
I think you didn't take enough.
Okay, Isla, what do you mean you're immune now to melatonin? I want to hear all about it. Maybe that's the problem I had with it. I don't know.
it's
Some people
true.
can,
What
yeah, some people can get
if
immune
you
to
take
it.
it for so long, then your body relies on it and it becomes kind of immune like any other drug.
Yep, I got
So
it.
then it doesn't
It's,
work.
some people, some people. I've taken melatonin for 7 years, I think,
7?
Yeah,
and
it
yeah,
just
6 or 7 years. But like I'm going to eat melatonin for the rest of my life. I'm not immune to it at all. I need it, or I will not get more than maybe 15 minutes of sleep at the
yeah.
Okay.
most. That's a
Wow.
lot of sleep.
15
15
minutes is
minutes.
horrible.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is your body stops producing it on its own and then you have to take it. And
Mm-hmm.
then it's one of those things, you
Requirement
know.
thing.
Yeah,
You fucked if you do.
there
You fucked if you don't.
yep.
Yes,
So how long were
but
you
it's the
taking it for,
only
Queen? How
thing
long
that
did you take it?
works.
I was taking it daily, then it stopped working after a few weeks. Yeah, that's about what happened to me, Queen. I almost saw the identical symptom there. I don't know if it even ever worked.
Yeah, for some people it's just it will work super well for a little while and then you get completely immune. I have not gotten immune to it. Thank fucking God, because it's the only thing that works.
Oh, I know. Well,
That's
believe me.
not an illicit
You don't
drug.
have to convince
I
me.
mean,
I've heard it all.
I can take illicit drugs and I will fall asleep like nobody's fucking business, but I don't do that.
Right. That's the worst thing. You get hooked on them opiates or whatever they give you at the doctor. Those you gotta stay
Yeah.
away from that crap. The Percocets and the Oxycontins and all that stuff's bad for you.
Yep, and they fuck your body up.
Yeah.
Like literally so much.
Yeah, those are the ones that really he released serotonin in.
Serotonin, is that another one?
Yeah, serotonin is your how do I put it? It's a not receptor, neurotransmitter, right?
Right.
That is in your like brain that releases it's hard to explain. Basically, it's like that. Those levels get off, you know what I mean, and that'll
Okay.
mess with your circadian rhythm too, your on-off
Is
cycle.
Really?
isn't serotonin the your happy uh receptors, like your happy
That's
hormones?
serotonin and dopamine both
Dopamine.
work
That's
that
what I
way.
Yeah,
always
yeah,
do. The
yeah.
dopamine.
Dopamine,
Dopamine and serotonin. Yeah. Serotonin is also very needed, and if you don't have enough of serotonin, you can get suicidal.
that's where people go without sleep for well, like days, and then you can go crazy, you can get sick, you can die.
I mean,
Um,
That's
that's
Natasha.
me.
That's her. That's her.
That's me in a nutshell.
Yeah. I've
Literally.
heard it all. That's
dopamine's the dopamine's the neurotransmitter that is the happy. That's the one that gives you a sense of euphoria. Drugs help with that, or like illicit drugs.
Mhm.
They trigger that dopamine, and dopamine is released usually. It's happiness. It's that's euphoria. You know what I mean? That's where you get your like your peace. You know what I mean? I must put off a lot.
Yep.
right.
But those are what people when they get addicted to oxycontin and stuff like that, it
Mm.
messes with your dopamine,
Ah,
which gives like heroin addicts that euphoria, and
right.
then they have to have more to get that dopamine level
Right. They have
back
to
up.
double their dose, right? Double their dose
Yeah,
together.
yeah. It also helps with childbirth,
Yeah.
because it also numbs. It numbs certain parts, like pain receptors. So I know I'm a nerd. I know.
Yes, definitely, Isla. You are not wrong. Uh, yeah, no, I know for a fact that my receptors are absolutely fucked in every way, shape, or form. The only pill that will put me to sleep is Zolpidem, and that shit is very like you can take that for like maybe 4 or 5 days in a row here in Sweden. After that, it gets illegal,
Really?
and that shit will make me literally fall asleep standing
Well,
up.
that's good if you fall asleep.
Yeah, but it's very, very bad for you.
Is it
It
expensive?
it's not expensive at all. It's
Hmm.
super cheap,
Really?
but it's just is made for addicts to be able to sleep when they're going through withdrawals and stuff.
Have you
That's
ever
why
heard
it
of
was
it,
made.
Ginger? You ever heard of that one she's talking? I've never heard of it. What's it called? Socodin?
Solpidem. I put it in the chat.
Okay, Socodin.
Um,
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
it's yeah. I used to take this a long time ago. I used to get it prescribed like a long, long, long
I think
time
I know
ago,
which one
and
that
it
is.
got to the point where I would be awake, but I would be in such a daze where I wouldn't know if I did what I thought I did or if
Mhm.
it was a dream.
Oh, that's Ambien. Okay, the American version is called Ambien. Yep,
Yeah.
Ambien. I've never had Ambien. Have you ever had Ambien, Ginger? Ambien?
No, but I mean, I knew a neighbor like way back. She was on that and kept getting it upped, and she was up to like 500.
Right.
That's
MGs a night.
dangerous.
Yeah, and then it was like because she couldn't sleep or whatever, and
Hmm.
she just went nuts. I mean, she
Wow.
went nuts.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, because she couldn't
it's
sleep and she was on it.
dangerous. Hmm.
Um, but I think she was on other stuff that, you know what I mean? That's something Ambien is something you cannot take with other things because it will mess you
No,
up.
it is you.
I
You
never had
don't.
it. Thank God.
It's
There's
it will
certain,
fuck you up even without mixing it with something. After a while,
yeah,
it will fuck you up to the point where you don't know if you're still alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Ambien's the one that
Hmm.
they used to warn you about that you do not take with alcohol, period. Not
No,
even a
you will
drop.
die. You will
Hmm.
die. You will
You
stop
will,
breathing and you will die.
Yeah,
hmm
tell us, Virginia, what do they do? The Ambien, what do they do?
They affect
Yeah.
your circadian rhythm, your sleep wake cycle.
Okay.
It it's
It
supposed to
it
it triggers your mind to go into that cycle and relax your
Okay.
brain.
But
You
then
know
you
what I
need
mean?
more. Then you need more.
Sometimes there's people that need more, more, more. Some do not have that issue. They can take it for the rest of their lives and never have an issue. But they usually have you take breaks with Ambien. Like
Wow.
they don't they tell you not to take it for like what is it 2 to 4 weeks straight. That'll really mess you up.
Really? Okay.
But this woman was taking it daily.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
like I was taking it for probably 2 years.
2 years?
50, yeah, 2 years, 50 milligrams a day,
Every day?
every
Okay.
day. I still can't sleep without it. Like I cannot have a normal sleep schedule. But the thing is, like I will. The dangerous thing is when you don't go to sleep. If you take Ambien and you go to sleep
Uh-huh.
within 15 minutes, you won't have any problem. You will just fall asleep.
Right.
Here's the thing: people don't just go to sleep. People do shit, and people have murdered people on
Oh my
Ambien.
God. No way.
I
he's right.
started I started cleaning out my fridge.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I thought it was now I thought even though I couldn't stand up by myself,
Right.
I thought that it was a smart idea to start cleaning out the fridge.
Did you clean the
Yep.
fridge? Did you clean it? Natasha, did you clean the fridge?
Yeah, I cleaned it. My
Okay.
boyfriend, the boyfriend that I was back then, literally had to take me and forcefully get me into bed.
Wow.
It's like when somebody's on Ambien and they're moving around like that. It's like um,
Hmm.
it's like sleepwalking.
Okay.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Wow.
It's like so. It's like you don't want to necessarily jar them too much. You know what I mean?
Uh,
But you want to guide them away from what they're doing and get them in bed. It
Hmm.
because of the different sleep cycles. Because you got your like what is it 4 or 5 stages of sleep cycles, and they need to get to that REM, but they're not. They're stuck between the beginning light sleep because it puts part of you to sleep in a way, and then
Yeah,
they're in a awake cycle at the same time. You know, so they're able to do tasks, but sometimes if it's a heavy dosage, they won't remember what's going on. If it's a
right.
yeah.
lighter dosage, if it's a lighter dosage, they'll be conscious of what they're doing, but no, oh, yeah, that's some dangerous shit. And she's right.
Yeah,
There's been people
Wow.
that
exactly.
killed on it.
Half lucid is exactly what happens. I have
Exactly.
said some weird ass shit through text message.
Really?
I, yeah, like really weird. Like makes no sense. Sounds like I'm on fucking drugs. I fell asleep standing in a doorway talking to the boyfriend I had back then.
Oh my God.
You become another, like, he didn't recognize me, the person I was, the person he knew. When I was on, when I was on Ambien, he didn't recognize me. He thought it was really, really, really scary.
Jesus.
Yeah. People, I know here in Sweden where somebody has actually burned their house down. I know
Holy
another
shit.
person that literally went online and spent $1 million on Ambien.
Oh my God.
And
Wow.
remember nothing of it.
there's been cases of God, they had a guy who ended up raping someone or you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
and that was on Ambien, and this is a guy who would never do something like that, you
Right.
know.
Yep.
It just
Yep.
changed them.
Exactly. It changes. It can change who you are as a person when you're taking it.
Wow.
Like if you are sleeping next to somebody on Ambien, there's a chance that you won't recognize who they are as a person when they're on that. That's why it's so important if you take Ambien to go to bed. Put away your phone. Don't
Right.
speak.
That's
Sleep.
what I do. I take trazodone at night. I take that when I'm in bed. I don't take it till I'm in bed actually, so I make sure I don't do anything stupid. But it helps me get a good 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours isn't
Did you, ever hear,
enough.
did you ever hear of trazodone, Ginger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Many
I'm not a pharmacist, people.
right. Well, you said you were a nurse. That's why I'm asking you. You went to
No, I
nursing.
went to nursing school. I didn't finish,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
but yeah,
You know a lot.
but
That's what I'm saying.
but yeah, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's that bad. I mean, it just makes me tired. That's all I get out of it. I'll get real groggy and it's like I'll fall asleep without saying goodnight to somebody when I take my trazodone. I won't forget
You
to
haven't
say
said
goodnight.
goodnight to me, and I'm like, so what happened last night,
Well, I
motherfucker?
took the trazodone last night. I just don't even remember going to sleep.
Yeah.
Virginia says trazodone they give in jail for sleep. Oh boy, I must be a bad person then they're giving me that shit.
No.
No, okay.
Don't say that.
Well, I've
Don't
tried
say
some
that
other
to me.
medications that were recommended. None of them worked, but the trazodone seemed to work. Trazodone. I don't feel like SSRI, but you need to take it. I don't know what SSRI is.
That is wait. It's. I think antidepressants are that.
I mean, there's so many drugs out there. It's insanity. What these doctors put you on, it's just insanity. It'd be better to do all natural, herbal remedies if you could find them.
Sure, but they don't work on me, so I can do all herbal
I had
shit
that.
and
I had that
won't
sleeping
do
problem for
fucking
the
nothing.
longest time. I couldn't sleep. I mean, you have a worse problem than I did. I mean, I usually get it 3 or 4 nights I'd be up, but you get weeks out of it. I can't believe one time you told me it's 14 days you didn't sleep. You had like 1
Yeah,
hour sleep for 14 days. That's fucking
I've
insanity.
had at like when it was the worst, I went 5 months with maybe 15-20 minutes after a few days,
That's
and then it would
insanity.
go a few. Yeah,
Oh my god. I don't know how you do it.
it's not
Dude,
like I have a choice.
I mean,
I've only done it like
go
when I
ahead.
worked overnights. I was up for 3 days straight, you know, because I
Right.
had kids at home and my, you know, anyway, I was up for 3 days straight and I was like working overnight at a Walmart. I'll just say that. And I was
Hmm.
working the clothing section and I'm straightening out racks and putting stuff away. And then I fell asleep doing that, standing next to a circular rack. And my eyes were open, you know? I start drooling. I swear to God. And my eyes are like kind of like open, like an old Tom and Jerry cartoon. And this lady is standing right in front of me, like across the rack from me, asking me a question. I'm like, and then she goes, hello, hello. She's waving her hand in front of me. You can't
Oh,
function.
you're on gabapentin.
I heard that's bad.
I
I heard that's really
Well,
bad.
gabapentin is the
Real
best if
bad.
you have nerve pain.
I heard it's
I
bad.
remember being on nerve pain when I had shingles, and then I decided that it was a good idea because they didn't tell me this, even though they knew what my medication was. I decided to take my sleeping medication with the gabapentin, and I was
Really?
so high, I forgot to breathe.
No way.
Yeah,
So you took
my
that one
roommate had my
Zolpidem in
roommate
the.
had to tell me to breathe.
Holy fuck. That's scary.
Yeah,
Gabby's,
no, yeah.
gabapentins are a class of neuro inhibitors. They
Wow.
block the
Mhm.
they block the signal to the nerve endings. That's what they do, so that you don't. It's all through your body, not just not just your head, your nerve centers. Basically, that's what it
Mm.
does. My husband's on him for he has neuropathy and he also has fibromyalgia. So he has
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
nerve
yeah.
damage.
My
Yeah.
ex's mom was on that shit too. I mean I got prescribed it for like 2 weeks, I think, or something like that, because I had shingles, and it like literally shingles. I don't know if any of you've had it, but it's literally like holding up uh something hot as fuck up to your skin and just have it just sizzling away. That's
Ooh,
how it feels. Yeah, it's
wow.
What isn't that like? It's a zoster or something like that. Is what it's called. It's a form. What it is it's the chicken pox in old
yeah,
when you get
it's
older.
if you've had chicken pox and
You
then you
get
get
you can.
infected with the virus again, it doesn't become chicken pox, it becomes shingles,
Wow.
Mhm.
My mom had that.
I've had chicken pox twice.
which usually doesn't happen. That's very rare.
No, it's rare. What it is if you don't break out enough the first time with it, your body
Yeah.
doesn't. Your body does not build up that immunity because the first time I got it was 6 months old, and I only got three. You know,
Oh shit.
um, and then I got it when I was 22. Oh,
Wow.
and I had it bad.
That's
The older you
dangerous.
are, yeah, I had it for almost a month.
Yep.
Jesus.
Usually it's supposed. Usually it lasts a week or two, and kids, nope. You get it as
No,
you're
not
older.
when you're that old, then it's literally so fucking dangerous.
Oh yeah, and what was sucked is I had a 2-year-old. You know.
Oh, that's amazing. Shit. Then you have to take
Oh,
care of that and being that sick at the same
and then
time. Like Jesus.
she ended up with them because that was before they had the chickenpox vaccine that they have now. But my other kids all got the vaccine and never had a problem. So
That's the thing. It's really funny because I'm adopted, and when before you are adopted and you're allowed in the country, you have to get the vaccine if you haven't had chickenpox. And in my papers, it said that I had not had chickenpox, so I got the vaccine and a bunch of other vaccines too. But then, like, okay, but that means that shingles should have been chickenpox, which means that I've had chickenpox, but they just didn't tell. They just didn't know that I've had chickenpox.
Why do they call it chicken pox? I'm just going to ask you. I don't even know why.
No idea.
You don't know either.
I don't know
Why?
because they're tiny
No.
little pox. Well, think of it, smallpox. It's okay. Think about it because you can get pox in your skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to break them like you would a zit. You're gonna get a pit
Mm.
mark, which is a pox.
Right.
Smallpox are like that. Same thing. You get blisters. Bubonic plague, you get the blisters. They're all forms of zoster or whatever. I can't remember. It's been a while since I took my microbiology. Forgive me.
Because all I can remember is bok, bok, bok. You got the chicken pox. Bok, bok, bok.
That's
That's all I
I'm
funny.
not.
remember.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down. I'll probably get in chat, but I have to make a
Yeah,
phone call
sure.
real
We're
quick.
probably going to end it pretty soon.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll probably
Take
go a
care.
few more minutes. Take care, Ginger. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks,
Yay.
guys.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, I need to go here in a second too.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Let's do a
yeah,
close out.
I was 32, 31 or
32.
32 and had fucking chickenpox.
Wow.
Not chickenpox, shingles. And
Shingles.
that's usually for older people.
Yeah, my
So I
mom
was
got
like,
that
what
at
the fuck?
59 or something, where she was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Is it like all the red marks all over your body? It's like red marks.
No, shingles is like you have a belt.
Uh huh.
Usually it looks like it's just in one spot and it looks like you just have a bunch of pimples
Right.
and they're first very red and swollen,
Does it make you
and
itch?
then they burst, so they break.
Right.
That's when that's when they're contagious.
Jesus.
And it's very dangerous, because then you have to be like, okay, who can I be around who've had chicken pox, who haven't had chicken pox? Because that's like, I was around people in their 30s, and that's fucking dangerous. People
Right.
can die from chicken pox in
Wow.
their 30s.
I
Yeah,
didn't
and
know that.
especially men. But I have to go for now. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'll be in
Take
chat.
it easy. Take it easy. I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm
Bye.
done too. Bye, everybody. See you later. I'm gonna end this. I was gonna end it with a song if I got something here. Let's see what we got here. Do I have anything to end it with here? We'll end it with sizzling hots and a juicy pussy, whatever it's called.
Because I'm hurting your penis. Your penises. Your penis hurts.
I have tits and a golden pussy. Sizzling tits and a golden pussy.
Your penis is shriveling. Because I'm an exorcist and I know more about spirituality than you ever will. So until you start pulling demons out of federal employees for DIA, CIA, FBI, OGA, you'll never be at my level.
I have tits and a golden